That's all right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the thing on there again. Hi everyone, I forgot to put that I'm going live. I wasn't sure if I was coming live. I'm feeling a little bit off at the moment, guys, so I'll do my best. We'll see how we go. Hey there, Ashley, welcome to the room. Now, talking about Ashley, the list of people that I read on Thursday, I didn't come online on Friday. I was busy all weekend. So this is the list of people that actually had a reading on Thursday that will not be getting a reading today. Ashley, unfortunately, you're one of them. So we had Mama B and Ashley, the Truth Seeker, and Jarly, Gypsy Soul, and Seashell Case. Now, those people can have a reading if they want to pay a mini donation, but other than that, when I come online tomorrow, I will then be able to do those ones. Where's my pen? I'll just get my pen ready for today's readings. Hey there, Joanna. How you going? I'm just feeling a bit off at the moment. Rhonda knows sort of the background as to why I'm feeling like this, but yeah, I just let's just say I had a headache yesterday and I took a tablet at around 9:30 last night, and it's kind of thrown me at the moment. I feel a bit off from that. Oh, thank you, Zaria. Straight off the mark there with a big donation. Thank you so much. So let's just... oh, well, I've got both you girls in the room to do the list, the free list. So everybody that was here with me on Thursday last week, which would be your Wednesday, I did not come online the next day. So this is my first day back since then. So yeah, the readings will not be done for Mama B, Ashley, the Truth Seeker, and Jarly, Gypsy Soul, and Seashell Case, unless you want to donate or come back tomorrow. Anyway, girls, let's get on to it. Zaria, thank you. So, question 1. Is Daniel Olivo envious of me and my relationship with Devante? Is Devante... So you're wondering if someone you like is envious of the relationship you've got with someone new, and you're wondering if someone new, Devante, is actually seeing somebody else. What a sticky situation you got yourself in there, Zaria, but that's your business. Let's have a look. All right, let's set the clock for these 2 readings. Now, this will be 2... You've paid $10 each, and for a detailed reading on each, Zaria, it's actually $14.14 US through the super chat button, as you know, and it's $7 for 2 minis. So what I'll do is I'll set the watch for 5 minutes and do 2 minis, because normally I set a mini for 3 minutes and then round it up. So we'll do 5 minutes, but we'll round up each one. So you'll get about 6 minutes to 7 minutes on each one instead of the full 10 or the 5, okay? Oh, you've paid more again. Okay, all right, so we'll set it for 8. We'll set it for 8. So the first one is Daniel, jealous of you and Avante. Hopefully I can do these readings okay, guys, because I'm really feeling a bit foggy and weird at the moment. I'm going to eat that yogurt to see if that picks me up. Zaria wants to know, is Daniel Olivo envious of the relationship? Let me just scroll back. Is Daniel Olivo envious of Zaria and Devante? Is Daniel jealous about what's going on between Zaria and Avante? Oh, and everybody, is new moon tomorrow in Australia. So new moon tomorrow. So make sure you do your intentions for the month ahead. Z-A-R-I-A D-A-N-I-E. This looks like a bit of a yes here, Zaria, on this question. We'll just move down now. Thank you, Karma Kaz. We'll get to yours soon. Thank you for that donation. For you, do you feel like you having this relationship with Avante, do you feel like you're kind of feeling like you're sneaking around even though you're not with Daniel? Do you still feel that being involved with this Avante, because this is somebody that feels that they're sneaking around in some way, not necessarily running around having sex with somebody else, but it's like you feel that even though you're not with this one, but you're with this one, it's like you feel like either something's in the background or that something's in the background. All right, so thank you for all these donations coming in. Can we just slow it down a little bit? I'm just working on this one. Yeah, so it just looks like you feel something within your guts, like you're doing something sneaky or wrong, but you're not, sort of thing. Like, that's what I'm getting there. You're looking for like marriage stability, someone to be with you, put a ring on the finger, whatever. You're looking for some more stability than just running around in the night time. Down here with this Daniel character, Daniel is a player. Daniel's coming up as somebody that thinks that everybody wants him, everybody likes him, maybe they do, but he doesn't want to commit to anybody with the black 2. You got commitment cards, he's got no commitment. This is a yes. This is him, like he looks at maybe your social media, things like that. He thinks about that maybe he should apologize, or maybe he should try and communicate with you or get you back, or in a good way, not get you back, not retaliate, more like try and get you back into his world. You really want Devante, but Daniel started posting things, social media, to make you jealous with him and other females. I posted about your, okay. So that's why I'm picking up on this posted thing, him being everybody's person, that he's not going to settle down, but yeah. So see the 2 2s, this is somebody not committed, this is somebody committed. So this is somebody lying and stealing, cheating, but also telling the truth at the same time. It's somebody going backwards and forwards. But I'm getting a big fat yes here about you. This could be, what's his name? Devante, not Avante, Devante. So this one could be Devante, you and him in a relationship, but this is where there's something in the background, which is probably Daniel. And then this is trying to make a start, trying to be in something solid with him. This down here with Daniel, this is somebody that likes to run around and be a fool and be with everybody. This is somebody that won't commit, won't make a commitment. This is somebody that likes to celebrate, go out, have fun. He'll be trying to show everything he's got that you're missing out on right now. Yeah, Devante, sorry, I said Avante before. Let me just get my tarots. I think there might be a mouse in this room. I'm not sure if that's mouse poop everywhere, but I have no idea where a mouse would get in here. But I need to put a trap down. Anyway, let's see what we get. Is Daniel Olivo trying to cause drama and jealous about the relationship Zaria now is going into with Devante? It's funny that you're picking names that start with D too. Oh, so he's got the trying to mend from the broken heart, or he feels that you are. You're stressing yourself out about the connections and things going on. You could have something solid here, but this is someone cheating, lying, stealing, all of this sort of thing as well. This is fears about the relationship you're in and fears about the past, letting go of the past. Down here for this Daniel Olivo, this is somebody that's showing healing from a wound and healing from the past, but I also feel that he might think that you're only going with this guy to get over him. He's showing the Knight of Cups, which is usually the love offer to go down that journey, but then he's showing the Five of Swords where not participating in anything. He's very up and down, this Daniel guy, of he wanted you, he didn't want you, he wants somebody else. Now that you got somebody, he wants you back, or he wants you to take notice. Very, very up and down with everything here. I'm going to have to clean this room out because I can't have that going on. I'm pretty sure it's mouse poop all over my desk. I thought it was seeds, but it's no way that's seeds over there. I did leave a nut bar thing sitting here, so it's probably been eating that. Anyway, I'm going to have to clean everything up. Let me get more information. I'll give you an extra minute on this because of me talking about the mouse. I just want more information on this for you, Zaria. But it does look like he is jealous. He's trying to use, like you said, the social media, posting things about him with other women and everything. We'll get on to the other question about what's going on with this Devante guy. Okay, you're trying to make a firm decision about things, but you do have a wall up against this Daniel character. You are getting your wall up. You are getting stressed out about him and his crap. You're wanting your things. You're wishing for things. You're wishing for a happy union between you and Devante. You're wishing to go on this nice journey with him now. Down here with him, he's like getting into your mind. We've got the High Priestess here. He's trying to see what's going on. He's trying to imagine what is going on and imagine that he knows you better than this guy and he knows that you're just doing this despite him or something like that. He feels like he rules the roost with the Emperor sitting here, but he's also like taking off as well, like taking off on his own journey. So let's just do an extra minute here. Oh, not 1 hour. Let's do an extra minute here with these, Zaria, on this question about you and Daniel. What's going on with Daniel? Why is Daniel doing this? Does he want her back? Is he trying to win her back or just make her jealous? Okay, they're all upside down. Okay, so this is all about secrets and things. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he thinks he knows something. He just wants to know what's really going on by the looks of that. This here is taking a chance on something. It's the lucky card. And this over here is about trying to learn from what happened in the past with the owls. That's like being wise to what your decisions are to move forward. All right. We'll leave them to one side so they're not included in the next part, the next reading. So just do a yes and no in your mind just to finish this section off. Zaria. Okay, that's going really quick. Yes or no for Zaria. 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 The answer is no. Getting a straight out no here. You or somebody hiding the truth. Stay positive as much as possible. And the answer is yes at the bottom. So you must have thought, is this or isn't this? Because we've got yes and no going on here. Okay? So that's what we've got there for that. All right, so let's do the next one. So the next one was... Let me just scroll back and see what you've been saying there before I move on to the next one, Zaria. Okay, there's Kamikaze. Zaria. You want Devante. out. I'm just reading what you've been stressed out. Devante's not responding. So the Devante thing is fairly new because a lot of your readings have always been about Daniel Olivo, haven't they? Oh my gosh. I don't know when this stuff all got here because it wasn't here the other day. I'm going to have to take everything off here. All right, so let's set the clock again. Oh no. All right. So you want to know if Devante, we'll have to put these all back together for this part. Is Devante involved with somebody else? Is that what you want? Is Devante seeing somebody else? That was your second question. Is there another woman in Devante's life? Is there another female apart from Zaria in Devante's life?
Okay, I found this on the web for Is There Another Female Apart from Zaria? Check it out.
That is my computer talking to me, looking up Zaria. I don't know why. Is Devante got another woman apart from Zaria? Has Devante seen somebody else? Hopefully this is no. Zaria, this is no. D-E-A-N-T-E. He could have a friendship with some other female with this here. But the 2 sixes tell me that it's just a normal, everyday friendship with this person. Because if the sixes were black, or one of each, it could be something sneaky going on, or something like that. This would be someone that he might go and have some lunch with, or might see down at the local supermarket and have a conversation with. It may be somebody he used to be involved with this black 2 here. But I feel like he's definitely got a friendship with somebody else, but I don't think it's anything too bad. I do feel in the past it may have been a connection that he had, and he's remained friends with this person. It may be that person's going through something at the moment, so he has this friendship, so he wants to be there for that person sometimes. Up here with you, you've got the 2 males here. You've got Daniel and Devante. On the one side, I'm assuming this is Daniel. Daniel was like a soulmate connection to you. It was somebody you thought you were going to be with, maybe have kids with or whatever, because you've got the soulmate card sitting with a broken connection. Over here with Devante, this is something where you're looking at trying to make it work, trying to make things work. This can also mean that he's gone silent at the moment. Maybe he's seen something on social media that's bothered him. Maybe he's worried about how your connection is still with Daniel or not. But let's get more information on this about him. Give me information about what's going on with this Devante and Zaria. What's going on with Zaria and the connection to Devante? He hasn't been talking now. What's going on with Devante and Zaria? You're catastrophizing. You're making a mountain out of a molehill with this. This is new. This is something that you've been working on just recently. You need to give it a chance, Zaria. You need to make a firm decision of what it is you do want. If you do want a life with Devante, you need to cut cords with Daniel altogether and take a chance on, is this going to work or isn't it going to work? Because whilst you're worried about, is Daniel trying to make you jealous? Has Daniel's been posting things of him with other women, and it did bother you at first, but now like you're into this person, you need to not be looking at his social media, not be looking at who he's with or whatever. Block him on yours, make yours private so that he can't see what you're doing, and try and focus on this if this is the journey you want. Because you've got the Hangman card, and I feel like that's Daniel hanging in the background, because you're the one that come up with the fours before, like the double fours came up in your name, not Daniel's, not Devante's name. They came up in yours, and that's where someone could be still connecting with somebody else, you know. Down here we've got with Devante, I feel like this is stuff from your past, his past. The connections are still there. You're still connected to Daniel, he's still connected to whoever. I feel like he's trying to manifest change, trying to make things change, but he's also got the karma card here. So you two coming together may be a karmic kind of situation. It may be a situation that's going to last for 5 years. It might be 5 months. It might be 5 weeks. It might be a day. But yeah, this is where two people, you're catastrophizing before anything happens, and he's trying to see whether to take a chance on this or not, to see where this is going. Anyway, let's just set this for 1 more minute, and then I seen that you've made another payment, but I have to do the other reading and then come back to you. So I'll just set this for another minute and get these cards. Messages for... And thank you, Zaria. Zaria, you need to contact me for a private full-length, like a half hour or something reading. If you're going to pay payments like that, you're better off just doing a half-hour full reading with me one-on-one one day. But anyway, I appreciate the donations. Thank you so much. Zaria, more information on her and this new Devante guy. Okay, now see how these are upside down. I don't normally read them upside down, but I will. This is where you're very desired by him. He's getting to know you. You're putting your best foot forward. You're showing him who you are, what you want in life, all of that. He does admire you here. This was upside down. This is the journey you're about to go on, but at the moment it's a bit rocky because it's upside down. This is the key to your heart, to his heart, to the journey. I wish that this was the other female card, because this can be something where you're going to go on a journey for a while, but whether the success, the key to that journey is near, we'll look into that further with your next question. Just think of a yes or no for your question. Let's just move these about because these are still from last time. All right. Yes or no for Zaria. Okay, yes or no? Cut off what doesn't serve a purpose in your life. You need to listen and be open right now, Zaria. Now, I think the cut off what doesn't serve a purpose. You and Daniel did your thing. It didn't work. You've moved on. So you need to completely cut ties with any kind of connection with him. And maybe if you just do it for the next 2 weeks, just promise yourself, I'm not going to look at his social media. I'm going to block my social media, and just do that for 2 weeks solid or a month solid, and try and focus on this whole Devante thing to see where that's going. Because whilst you still got this tie there, and he's trying, you know, to make you jealous, or he's jealous or whatever, while you're worrying about all of that stuff, you can't, you know, put yourself into this situation with someone new. You need to listen and be open to things changing there. Maybe there's going to be some sort of reunion with somebody as well. Bottom of the deck, you're being told try not and worry about it. We don't get a yes or a no anywhere. I'm feeling like bottom of the deck, that's a yes, and that would be a yes. Top of the deck, we've got... No, I'm not going to give you a yes or a no, because they're not really a yes or a no at all. Try not to worry about it would probably be a yes and a no, because it's try not to worry about it, so it's probably no. New family member would be yes. Very strong connection would be a positive card. That would be a yes. This would be a no. This would be a maybe. This would be a maybe as well. So we're not getting a yes or no, so we'll leave it at that, Zaria. Anyway, Zaria, thank you for that generous donation. And we will move right along to Kamikaze, was it? Kamikaze was up next with a donation. Okay, Kamikaze. Let me just scroll back. How do I get rid of that? All right, Kamikaze, will you have a lifelong union this year? Okay, now Kamikaze, you have done the same as what Zaria did at the beginning. When you pay on Super Chat is $7 for a mini read and $14 for a mega read. So that's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right? It's around about that kind of timing. You've paid in the middle there. You've paid, $3 more and $4 less than the bigger one. So I'm going to do it in the middle. So I'm going to set my watch for 7 minutes for your reading, and then we'll, when the buzzer goes off, then we'll do a yes and no and a couple of Lenormand cards just to finish it off. So you want to know if you're going to be in a lifelong union this year. And then Zaria, we're doing yours again. So it is better, people, if you do have PayPal. Oh, you did a 19 and a 9. Okay, let me go backwards. Where is the other one? So you did 2 as well. Oh, there it is there. Okay, what's coming in July was the $19 one. Then you've done, will you have a lifelong partner? Okay, so for the $19 one, we'll do the full reading. So we'll do a full reading. I'll set the clock for 10 minutes. We'll do the full reading. Then we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of the first one, because you've done 19 for one question, okay? Then for the $10 one, we'll do the 7 minutes, and then we'll tie it up with one question. So you've got 3 questions, yes or no, 2 on the end of the first reading, and then 1 on the end of the second reading, okay? And the yes or no questions doesn't have to be about anything that you've already asked me. So the first one you've asked me is, you just want a general reading for July, was it? I'm getting confused here. What's coming for July? Okay, here we go. So Kamikaze, can I either have your first name or your star sign to do the July reading, please? Just so I'm focusing on somebody. I'm just going to quickly eat some yogurt while you post your name. Okay, thank you, Kamikaze. Yeah, I can see your 2 donations. And then we've got Nita in thing, and then we've got Zaria again for another full reading. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to eat this. Kamikaze, can I please have either your star sign or your first name? I'm thinking with Kaz, your name is maybe Katrina or Kathleen or Kerry, or although it's Kat usually, isn't it? Yeah. So what Zaria wanted, she paid $19.19 the first time. That was for 2 separate questions. Then I explained that she needed to pay $14.14 for 2 full readings, or $7.7 for 2 mini. So I was going to do it in the middle. Then she paid a little bit more. So yeah. Oh, okay. So Kamikaze, you want, okay, so you want 2, hang on, 2 minis is $7 each. You've paid $20 and then you've paid 10. So you've actually paid for 2 10-minute readings. Is that what you want? So you want a July reading, and then you want a reading about somebody coming into your life, a lifelong partner, yeah? And your name's Kim. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't have picked that. Not with Karma Kaz. Yes, I'm getting confused as well. This is what happens when people use Super Chat, because apparently the Super Chat will only let them pay a maximum of 20, I think. Which I don't know why, because Super Chat, the thing that runs it, takes 30% of that. So I don't know why they limit it to that amount of money. Okay, so let me get this together. All right, so we're going to do 2 10-minute readings for you, Kim. At first, do what I said at first. So we'll do a full reading for the full 10 minutes plus 2 questions at the end of it. And then we'll do a mini reading for 7 minutes plus 1 question at the end of that one. All right, we're doing it that way. We're doing it that way. So let me get these together before we start. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use this deck as well. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's set the clock. So this is 10 minutes plus 2 yes or no questions. Do not type the yes or no questions on there, Kim. Karma Kaz. Just think about them in your mind when I get there. Okay, that will be at the end of the reading. 10 minutes. So this is for the $20. It's 10 minutes plus 2 yes or no questions that you have. Kim. Messages for Kim about what's coming in July, right? What is coming in July? What does Kim need to know? I'm assuming it might be Kimberly, not just Kim, because I need to put more than 3 letters down. So I'm going to put 7 letters down for your name. What's coming in July for Kim? What does she need to be on the lookout in July? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this will be the beginning part of July. This will be more towards the end of July. And we'll take some cards from the bottom for outcomes in July as well. Can you see everything? Yes, you can. I might move that forward a little bit. All right, so... Okay, July is going to be jam-packed. We have a lot of communication going on with a lot of people here, Kim. We have something you've been wishing and praying for quite some time is finally about to show. It's finally about to come true. Now, this could be to do with a job. It could be to do with traveling, because we have a travel card here. You may have been not had the money or not been able to go because of what's going on in the world at the moment, but you may have been wanting to travel somewhere, make a communication, meet up with some people. It looks like finally things are starting to come through in July. In regards to a working situation, it looks like something that you were disappointed about before with this black energy here, that it's going to come through for you. There may be some sort of payout as well. This could be where you leave a job and you get your severance pay. It could be where you start a new job or you get a bonus. It could be a promotion. It could even be some sort of gift or inheritance of some kind. Now, the first section of cards are showing me somebody in spirit trying to make a connection with you, somebody that passed over. It looks like they had some sort of accident, like a fall or a car accident or something like that. They had surgery and then bang, they were gone. Something to do with September. It might be the month that they were born or the month that they died. There's also something here about somebody having 2 babies. One baby born naturally and one baby born cesarean. I do feel a male energy there, so it may be 2 males. It might be that the first one was a girl, but now they're having a boy. So there's some sort of information about that coming through as well. Now, this could be future predictions for you. I don't know how old you are, Kim, but this could be you down the track having 2 children as well, because this kind of information I'm doing here could be just July. It could be July next year. So yeah, That's what we've got there. But this is nice energy up here. There's also an invitation to somebody's engagement or wedding. It could be something for you as well in that that section. So let's just do some of these while we move on to this section here. During the end part of July, so the first part of July, there's some sort of wishes coming true. There's news about birth, babies, pregnancy, and there's possible plans of travel that might finally happen. There will be some sort of disruption to the plan, but then it's all streams ahead. If you've been waiting on money, it looks like it's about to come through. Okay, so that's the first sort of 2 weeks of July. Then moving on to the next weeks in July, if there's any kind of medical thing going on around somebody at the moment, or even yourself, or if you work in medical, it does look like there's some sort of money going up coming in July. Oh my gosh, Zaria, you need to book me for a private reading. That's too much money what you're paying today. Okay, sorry, Kim, let's keep going here. I do appreciate it, Zaria, but anyway. All right, so over here we've got towards the end of the month, there may be an invitation coming through to somebody's birthday, somebody's engagement party, somebody's baby showers. It does look like you're going to be involved in different, if you're in America, summer activities, you know, the summer. You're going to be going out places, doing things, meeting people. Now, I think your next question was about being in a relationship or something. July may be where you're making connections with people. Yeah, so this is really good energy here. I feel like towards the end of July and going on for a year forward from there, something's really going to be making you very happy inside. It looks like somebody, not just something. It looks like work's going to be good as far as working 5 days a week and getting 8 days pay. All of this sort of thing going on here. This is really nice energy here. So let's just get some more cards. Now, outcomes for the end of July and everything. I do think you're going to be dealing with a friend here that's going through some sort of breakup. It might be she might be having some sort of mental breakdown about what's going on in her love life, her marriage. It could be you going over something from the past as well, Kim, and you're sort of reviewing the past and thinking about moving forward, but you're looking at the past, and you're looking at the past. It used to be tough, but you're getting stronger. But this is either you supporting someone going through that, or they're supporting you. Because you're ready to start this new journey with something more responsible that makes you feel good. There's some sort of nighttime epiphany where you're laying in bed going, this is what I need to do, and this is how I'm going to do it. So it's like the light bulb goes on about where your life's going to go. So that's some sort of outcome there. But I do feel there's something to do with a broken relationship that's still lingering around, or something tragic that happened in the past for either her or you. She's good energy. She's a good person. It can be your energy as well, like I said. So let's just get more information on this before the clock starts buzzing. Normally this is my main focus, these kind of cards, Kim, when I'm doing a bigger reading. Okay. First part of the month. Something has finally come to a close here. There is a sense of defeat, but then there's also this sense of you've been investigating everything and working out what it is you want, and there's a new friendship coming in July. There's a new group of people or a new sense of adventure going on in the beginning of July. You may be saving up for something that you're going to be doing. That money I said that might be coming in, it might be a bonus, it might be a payout, it might even be an inheritance of some kind. You might be putting that into storage, ready to, into some sort of fund or something to make the money build. Or you're saving for something. But there's definitely like a new friend coming in. Also, you got the sequence that means hospital, pregnancy, birth. So there may be news of somebody having a baby in the early weeks of July, or they find out that they're pregnant. Down here, King of Swords and King of Spades. So you're definitely going into this character. Now, this character could work in a court. He could be a judge. He could be a lawyer. He could also work for the government, or he could work in military. He could even be a security guard that works at night and things like that. So I feel like there's something going on there. We got Jack of Diamonds here, Queen of Pentacles, which is Queen of Diamonds. So this may be a medical thing here. It may be something where somebody's dealing with medical. If they are, this is telling me everything will be fine. This is healthy cards over here. It may be something to do with a hormonal disturbance or something like that, or even thyroid. Work-wise, this could be you having words with the boss about your long-term dreams and commitment to work and what you want to do. Also, if this is illness, this is somebody getting strong again with that energy. This could be a Leo. This over here would be an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. I was trying to think of the last one. I was going to say Virgo just then for some reason. So you might be dealing with a Virgo energy. But yeah, you got Leo energy over here, but you've also got strength. Now, when we talk about relationships and friendships and we get the strength card, this can be something that's growing, something that's getting bigger. It's the same as her up here. She's planted the seeds and it's all starting to show the benefits of what she's been doing. Seven of Pentacles, one word of warning, especially with these black cards here, an irresponsible card up here. The word of warning is don't overanalyze somebody. Don't overanalyze their actions, their words, or the past, or try and not overanalyze something. I don't think you will, because you've got a positive energy here. This is like going on a journey and celebrating. You are the Leo. So you come out in your own reading, you're coming out strong then. So yeah, this looks like some sort of union that's going to go on in July. So this might be where you first meet somebody if you're not in a relationship, because your next question was something about a long-term commitment. The buzzer's going, so we'll just get 3 from the bottom. You're not wanting wishy-washy. You're not wanting this. The Page of Cups is let's go roll in the hay together, or somebody wants a one-night stand, or somebody wants to have a little 2-week romance with you, or a weekend romance with you. It was upside down. I feel like you're going, no, not interested, thank you. Especially with this stubborn card here. This can be you saying, no, listen to me. This is what I want, and I'm listening to myself now. I'm getting what I want. Your Nightmares and Fears card is actually upside down. I feel like don't put too much into what it is you're worrying about. Try and get some sleep, move forward. Try and not stress yourself too much. It might be something that you're over worrying about something. It can be pissed off energy as well when it's upside down, not so much stress and crying or whatever. It can be more of a pissed off energy when it's upside down, like a negative emotion. So it does look like there might be some ups and downs for July, but there's definitely some lot to do with celebrating, getting together, traveling, even some sort of money coming in that you're going to put to good use. And that character came through strong. You did have the player character there on the table as well, Kim, during that time. Now, let me just do, remember I said 2 yes and no's because the amount of money you paid. So just do 2 yes and no's now in your mind. Just think about them now. And we're going to do the top 2 and 1 bottom card for your first question, and top 2 and bottom for your second question. So first and second question for Kim. Okay, that came out. You're being told to step out of your comfort zone, Kim. Got a maybe. Maybe. Not a yes, not a no. Okay. This has come out as well. Celebration, wedding, and parties. Okay, so your first question, I'm going to give a maybe on it because the maybe card came out. And we'll give that one. You got a yes upside down. So it's definitely a maybe for that first question. And bottom of the deck, we got endings are near there. So there's a maybe kind of feel going on there. Now we need to put them back in because they've come out for the first question. Second question, 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom. Karma, what you put out is about to come back, and funny enough, your name's Karma Kaz. Someone's been watching you just a little bit too much, and it looks likely that this is a yes. So your second question looks like it's a yes. First question was a maybe and a yes, sort of came out together. I don't normally read these upside down because they're not that kind of card. So we'll give you a yes on both accounts, but the first one might be delayed, whatever the question was. It might be something that's going to happen. You might have asked, am I going to travel to Europe? Maybe, but soon, okay? All right, so next up is straight on to your second one, is it? Or do we go back to Zaria and then come back to you? So I think yours is next again. Okay, all right. Oh, we didn't do these, hang on. These are for July. I forgot to give you these. These are for July. July, we got the birth announcement. We've got being stubborn and standing your ground. We've also got the tower. This is the tower where you observe and watch and wait. So yeah, that's what we've got there. Bottom of the deck, we've got something annoying you and looking at something more closely. So you're definitely going to be looking into things during July. So you might be looking at travel plans, buying a new car, getting a different job, moving house, whatever. So all of that might be coming up during July. Anyway, thank you, Kim, Karma Kaz, and let's get on to the next one. Is going to be 7 minutes and 1 question at the end. That's what we worked out, wasn't it? Okay, so this one is, will you have a lifelong union this year? 7 minutes. I haven't got 7 minutes set there. Let me have a look. Start. 1, 2, 3. This is, will Kim be having a lifelong union this year? Will she meet that one? Will she end up with that one? If it's that King of Spades comes out again, I'd have to say that that's probably the person. Will Karma Kaz, Kimberly, will she be having a lifelong union? Yes. Yes, you definitely are meeting someone. You're going to be traveling, going to parties, functions, work, get-togethers, all of those sort of things. Sometimes you're going to be disappointed and frustrated about what's going on here. Other times it's like, oh my God, this is like heaven. This is like all my dreams and wishes coming true. There will be some sort of cutting ties with somebody for good as well. So if you thought that somebody from your past might come back, or you might even run into somebody from the past, you might consider it for a little bit, but then I feel like you're going, no, this is not something for me. I need a new journey. We got a soulmate and a 10 of diamonds on the end of the reading. So it could be during the year you'll meet these different characters. This one's a player. So you may go out with somebody that, you know, you go out on a couple of dates, you enjoy yourself, you have nice food, you go to the river or the ocean or whatever. But I feel like that person, they got their eyes on you, they got their eyes on other things, they might be communicating with somebody else, they might even have somebody lurking in the background from their past. But then I feel like you end that kind of carry on and you meet this one. This one is the soulmate card. I'm surprised that the King of Swords, King of Spades didn't come out, but let's see. Will Karmakaz, Kim, be in a lifelong union this year. Will she meet the one? It definitely looks like a yes, because if we go by yes or no, we've got yes, 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 yes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are no. So it's more of a yes than a no that you're going to meet them. So what I'm feeling there is around August with the double eights. Around August, you possibly will come in face to face with this person, but it might not happen straight away. So we'll just see what else we get. Will Karmakaz, Kimberly, will she end up in a lifelong relationship this year? Something that leads to a lifelong relationship. There it is. There's the offer, but there is healing to be done from the past. Now, that could be this person coming in to hold your hand, be with you, but there's still either healing from a past breakup or you're still got healing to do from the past. It can mean someone trying to return and get back with you. This here would tell me where you go, I'm not taking on this emotional drama anymore, because this is where you walk away from that connection. So I'm feeling like either this person went through something and they're just not ready to commit to the next person, but they like you, you get to know each other, or it's vice versa. Until you or the other person has completely disconnected from something, which I do think will happen with the Ace of Spades. We'll just get more information. Let's just clarify these two negative cards here, because this is soulmate energy, and all your dreams come true cards are there. But there's some sort of healing that needs to go on, some sort of, I'm definitely done with that situation. I'm never looking back. I'm never taking a phone call from that person again. I'm done. So I feel like once you or this person gets to that point, then something could happen. This could even be a connection through somebody else's wedding as well. You could be going to a wedding celebration or the birth of a baby celebration, and you meet this person, and it's just like, boom, like two stars colliding with each other. You are going to be extremely desirable. You're going to be the one pulling the strings here. And you're going to have more than one character hanging around you. You're going to have somebody that's interested in you, probably purely for sexual kind of stuff and sex chats and let's hook up this weekend. But then there's somebody else that wants to think about something more solid. This here could be where you're letting somebody out, like leaving somebody out, or it could be where you're feeling like you've been left out in the past, because I feel it's like you missed out on something in the past, but then you didn't. You know what I mean? Like you may have got with somebody and then you felt for a long time, oh, we would have been doing this together now, or we would have been, but you didn't actually. You weren't getting that when that person was with you or whatever. So yeah, I've got that kind of energy there. How are we going? We still got a minute to go, so we'll get onto these now. And thank you again for the donations today. Very, very generous. But please, Karmakaz and Zaria, when you're paying in future, if you have PayPal, please use PayPal. It's more beneficial to you. In PayPal, it is $6 for a mini and $11 for a full reading. On Super Chat, it's 7 or 14. So please try and stick to the amount of what it says on there. But, I mean, if you guys want to pay over, some people pay me over because they want to just give an extra donation. That's fine as well, and I really appreciate it. All right, let's just get more for Kim on this possible union. Wow, that's what I was looking for. Okay, it does look likely, possibly through working connections, that you will be getting the invitation to go somewhere, possibly a wedding invitation or a travel invitation. This is you as the mother, the wife, the caregiver, all of that, but this is like the luck of the money. So it could be showing me that the person you would be with, there's a lot of money there as well. Bottom of the deck, we've got the woman and the man that match each other. So he's there. He's coming, but he's at the bottom of the deck at the moment, so I don't know when you're going to meet him. So it all depends on where that would have been sitting. you looking at the past and him looking at you, or him looking at the past and you looking at him. But there's definitely somebody there. Yeah, James, I had Friday off. It was actually my hubby's roster day. Didn't do anything fun, really. Didn't do much at all. Anyway, that's what we got there, Karma Kaz. Thank you. Karma Kaz, I'm just going to give you some of these as well, because you did do a mighty donation there. But yeah, Karma Kaz, if you have PayPal, if you haven't, please set it up. And when you come back next time, use PayPal. It's better for me and it's better for you. It's cheaper in PayPal, plus I don't get 30% taken off me for the other stuff. Oh, thank you, Zaria. Thank you so much. I'm just giving you these, Karma Kaz. Let's just give you 3 cards out of here. 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom. Messages for you. Patience, journeys, rest and rejuvenation, and happy family. Happy family cards. So they're nice messages there. You may be traveling, going on some sort of journey. You need to be patient with the whole love life type thing. Oh, thank you, Nadia. Thank you for that. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation and happy families there. So nice little messages there for you, Karma Kaz. Looks like some beautiful things are coming your way. Be careful not to overdo things on somebody, not to sort of read into it too much. Now, as before, just think about a yes or no question to finish this off. Yes or no. What is the answer to your question? You have a loving connection. It seems untrue at this time, and also emotional time for you. We're not getting a yes or a no. What was coming next? Plan the future now. So yeah, we're not getting a yes or a no there. So let's just call it a maybe right now. But you've got messages of loving connection is coming. Emotional time. Now, the emotional time doesn't have to be a negative crying around, you know. It can be a really emotional, good emotions. There's good, there's negative, there's in between. Something seems untrue at this time. To me, that's like if you said, will I be buying that house by the lake next year? It seems untrue, so that's sort of like a no. Like it's not at this stage, no. It looks like a no. So yeah, that kind of looks like a no to me. The currency, I think that's euro. Is that a euro? Nadia, what currency is that you're using there? Let me just finish this off. Okay, so that's for a full reading. Was there anybody in between that? We've got to do Zaria now, haven't we? Zaria, is Zaria next, girls? What am I doing now? So yeah, that's a full super chat for Nadia, but don't we have Zaria up next? Let me just scroll back and see what's going on. Okay, way back now. All right, that was Zaria's one there. Hang on, what's going on here with, let me go right back. Right, Zaria paid the extra and we did that. Then we did Karma Kaz, then we did Karma Kaz again. Next up we have Zaria. Does Devante want to be with you long term and how does he feel towards you? So this is a full reading with 2 yes and no questions on the end of it for you, Zaria, because you've paid $5 more than you needed to over for that one reading. So you're trying to pay for 2 there, but did you pay again after that? No. No, I'm scrolling down. Hang on. Okay, I'm getting mixed up here. Let me just see what... Rhonda, what's going on? Nita paid. So Nita's next, and then we're back to Zaria again, yes? And Nadia donated last. Okay, so we've got Nita next, then back to Zaria. How many readings? Hang on. Okay, so Nita was before you, Zaria, and then is there one or two readings for Zaria after this? I'm getting confused here because I can only scroll back to where she paid the $4.99 to top up the first payment. All right, let me do Nita's while we work out what's going on with Zaria. And then after Zaria is that super chat from Nadia. Oh my God. All right, thank you. I really appreciate this, guys. But please, if you have PayPal, please use PayPal. All right, so we got 2 notifications in PayPal here. Okay, so we've got Nita next, then we got Zaria, then James has paid as well, and so James has paid for a mini, Nita has paid for a full reading. General reading for Nita. Okay, let's do Nita's, and then we work out who's next after Nita. Because we got Nita, all I know is that the last one that paid was... Okay, so James is last. All right, so we're doing Nita, then Zaria for a full plus a mini. Okay, so we're doing a full and a mini. And then Zaria again, a full and a mini. No, because she's paid 2 lots of 19. So Zaria, what are we doing? We're doing one big full reading with 2 questions at the end of it. So I'll do a full 10 minutes plus an extra couple of minutes on the end of that for your first one, and the same for the second one. Is that what we're doing or what? I'm getting very confused about Zaria. So Zaria, I want Zaria to write what her questions were for those 2 payments. And I'm going to do that. Nita isn't in the room, but we'll watch on the replay. Okay, so let's have a look. Nita's reading is going to start. Just look at the clock for me, Rhonda, and write Nita's reading in capital letters and put the timestamp as soon as I start. So Nita, when she comes back, she knows where her reading is. All right, so Nita paid for a full reading. So we set this for 8, and then we do the... Oh, well, I'll just do the yes and no anyway. When she comes back, she'll be thinking about it in her mind. All right. We'll use these ones because they're already ready to go. Okay, let's move these out the way. Okay. So this is Nita's full reading. Her name is Rizanita. General reading for Rizanita. So I'm going to do 3 sections of cards, I think. Oh no, I'll just do her name twice. General messages for Rizanita, what she need to know. 1, 2, R-I-Z-A-N-I-T. Okay. All right, so Rizanita. Okay, Nita. So what we've got here, the top row look all about work and money and progress. I do see a failure to succeed on some point, but it's not major. But we'll get to that in a minute. The 5 of clubs sitting next to the 9 of diamonds tells me that that could be where you work for 5 days and then the payment is substantial for that. Or you could be doing 5 hours work and getting the pay like 9 hours pay. So this is like a bonus kind of thing I'm seeing there, but then it drops. So this is almost like if you went into a new job somewhere and everything was going well and you're like, wow, look at this money, look at this money. And then in a month's time or so, it feels like the money's not on the right level anymore. But it's still good. It's still good, but then it picks up again because then we got Ace of Diamonds. So money-wise, this is looking like a journey of money and work. Over here, this could be a certificate or something that you need that fails. So what I mean by that is, let's say you were setting up a big party and you were going to cook loads of food, and they said that to hold a party at that place, you have to have certain certificates. One of the certificates is out of date, or it hasn't got the right information on it. It could even be something about like a birth certificate or something like that, and it's got the wrong information on it, because this is upside down. I'm also seeing something to do with even like a red letter. What we call a red letter here is if you haven't paid your electric bill and they've reminded you, and then you get the red letter. The red letter means we're disconnecting on Friday if you don't pay this bill. So it could be something like that, but I don't feel it's anything too drastic. It's not something that, oh my God, what am I going to do? Also, your first part of your reading is showing you in general terms, somebody is having a baby. This baby will be born cesarean. It could be twins or even triplets because we have 3 4s here. This would be girls, female babies. Now, it also could mean that this is twin girls, and they already have a baby girl. So this would be their 3rd child. But yeah, there's something to do with twins, triplets, or 3 children, 3 girls. It can be to do with sisters, and it could even be somebody that's not with us anymore. This person would have died of something to do with their head. Dementia, stroke, brain cancer, something like that. They were here, they're not here anymore. A lot of female energy there. They may have had something wrong with the thyroid or the hormone levels as well before they passed. This person was a family person. They are around you all the time. They're trying to help you and guide you on your financial journey. Not so much a romantic journey, a financial journey and stability journey. There's also something to do with learning lessons from the past in regards to work, but something you missed out on in the past. So you may have done 2 years of study somewhere, and you think you've got everything under control, and you find out you're missing 1 certificate. So I keep feeling like there's something missing over here. There also could be some sort of inheritance or payout kind of thing going on where there's a discussion between at least 3 females, if not more people, and one person's not too happy about their part in all of that. So let's just get some of these to clarify. Now, also other general messages we got down here. We have a love life kind of situation here. This is a soulmate connection here from your past. There may be a wedding or a gathering of some kind. It could even be a funeral where you collide with this person from the past, and there's a soulmate twin flame kind of spark there. But there's also this dedication to a journey of moving forward with somebody in a solid union and not wanting to participate. Can't answer that right now. That's my daughter. Not wanting to participate in like a third party interference. So you might actually find out something about somebody and they're married or something, and you might see their husband out, or you might see the wife out, and then you want to go and tell somebody that, hey, I seen these 2 people or whatever. I just feel like there's something sticky situation around 2 people that are solid and happy, and it could be your own situation where somebody's on the outside. It does look like whoever this is, that they're going away. The third party things look like they're stepping away from the situation. There's been some sort of disharmony, or there's disharmony coming up. It can be about money and work, but also about relationships and long-term commitments. So this is where somebody's out of sorts with somebody else, and they're not agreeing to the terms of the contracts, or some party that's being organised, and they're like, no, we're going to have it here, this costs cheaper. You're like, no, we promised them it would be here. So it's something like that as well. There could be an illness around somebody as well. It looks like a male energy, but there's also female energy up the top, so it may be a hormonal kind of thing. We got baby boy and young child kind of energy down here. There's a lot of stuff in here about children or birth or pregnancy, which could mean you're going to go through a lot of new beginnings. New job, new place that you're living, new people that you're around. It's like new things are about to start happening. Some of them won't happen when you want them to, and some of them won't go the way you wanted them to, but then they will. So, yeah. So, Nita, let's have a look for Nita. I'll have to tell my daughter if she's ever going to ring me to just go to YouTube and check that I'm not online first. So if she sees me online, she won't ring me. Betrayal, deception. Up here, this is you having conversations with somebody, Nita. You might be thinking about a business journey. If you are, this could be wary that you have all the truth in front of you, if you're talking about that. If it's about a romantic thing, which I don't think it is with the cards that are underneath, it looks more to do with money, a lawyer, and payouts or something like that, or the boss. Just be careful that somebody's not ripping you off. That's what we say out here, ripping you off. You know, they're telling you, oh yeah, I'm going to give you this, this and this, and then you turn up and you've got to do all this work and you don't get the payment that you deserve. The other way of looking at it is discussions with somebody about what's going on. Down here, the buzzer's going already, okay. Down here we have starting on this new journey. Like I said, there's newness in here. It could be a pregnancy thing. We started off with female energy. We're ending it with male energy. So baby boys, baby girls, or female energy a lot around you than male energy. We do have someone strong and committed to the journey, but we also have either you're having a battle in your own mind about what you want, or you're having a battle with an actual person. It could be about money, your future, your job. It even could be a medical discussion. You have two kings showing up here. Again, this could be work or it could be romance. It could be either. One of them would be a fire sign and one of them would be an earth sign. Yeah, so that's what we've got there. Let's just finish this reading now for you, Nita, and thank you so much for your donation. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so also bottom of the deck, yeah, there's something to do with money coming. Somebody wants to apologize. Now, it could be somebody in spirit, Nita, that they're trying to say to you, I'm sorry I wasn't there, or I'm sorry I'm not here right now to help you through. You did have something coming up in 1 year with the double aces. Something's going to take some time. There may be a setback or a delay in something that you want. You have the learning lessons here. This is learning from your ancestors, learning from the past, learning from all your studies that you've done, and going in the direction you want. Live where you want, do what you want, have what you want. Here you've got loyalty. Now the loyalty card could mean that one of these characters is loyal to you and a journey. It could also mean being loyal to what it is you want in your life. Bottom of the deck, you had messages you've been waiting for coming through. So that could be a letter, an email, a job application that works out. If you are applying for 2 jobs, one of them definitely you haven't got the skill or you haven't got the paperwork. The other one is a go ahead. So very up and down kind of reading here for you, Nita. So I'm just going to do that yes and no. And thanks again for your donation today. Now, Nita and everybody else, I'm just going to remind everyone, if you are going to do a donation, please use PayPal if you have it. Just let us know that you've done it. I'll check my phone. It'll show me that you paid. Zaria, I'm doing yours next. Oh my gosh. Please book me for a private reading and we will do all of this stuff that you want one-on-one, Zaria. Thank you so much, Zaria, for paying this money today. Wow. Okay, so yes and no, just to finish off Nita. Oh, so that is for the 2 full questions. Okay, so she wants 2 10-minute readings, 2 full questions, yes? All right, let me just finish this off for Nita. Yes or no? It's a win-win, Nita. It's a yes. I was going to say it's a yes with that card coming out. And you will be happy. I own these. Everybody in the room, take these 3 cards as your cards for today, for the week, for the month, for the year. A win-win, a yes, and you will be happy soon. So there we go. Now, I'm just going to turn the heater off before I move on to Zaria again. And I'm going to have to go and buy a mouse trap. Oh, God. I thought it was just seeds because I've got different things down here. I thought it was coming out of the clothes because they fell on the desk. But it's not coming out of the clothes. And it's not coming out of these. Have these got seeds in them? No, they haven't. They're big seeds. So it looks like that is mouse poop all over my table. Yuck. I have no idea how a mouse could get in here now because all of our house has been renovated and sealed, but apparently they can flatten themselves down and get in anywhere, but it's all because, and this is what I don't understand, guys, I ate that peanut nut bar thing the other day and I didn't finish it, and when I come down here yesterday to look at some cards for something, I noticed that it was sitting on the table, but I didn't notice any of that. And so I chucked it out in the bin. So had I looked at it, I bet you it had been eaten by the mouse because I left a chunk of this nut bar thing sitting on the table. But yeah, there's what I believe. It looks like seeds though. It doesn't look like poop. The fact that it's there and it's there and it's over there, I just don't understand how the mouse could be going everywhere in this room. It doesn't look like mouse poop. It looks like seeds. It's the wrong colour for mouse poop. I'll have to go through this. Oh, I've got the rice thing over there. Do mice eat rice? Do mice get into rice, guys? I might have to get rid of the rice. Ah, Joanna, can I use something else instead of rice in that bowl? That's probably what it is, the rice. That's what it is. Oh no, that's why the money was moved. I came down to put coins and I haven't got my Buddha out. Yeah, I came down to put some coins that I got and everything into the money bowl thing, and I noticed that one of the dollar notes things wasn't sitting where it was. It was like laying out, and then I thought, how did that move? So the mouse must be eating the rice. Is that what they eat? Do they eat rice? Yeah, it looks like seeds, the droppings, but normally they're black, Rhonda. I've had mice in the house years ago. These just look like grains of rice laying everywhere, but they do have a black tinge on them. Yuck! Anyway, ooh, I hate mice. Luckily, this is way up the other side of my house, so... But yeah, it looks like I'm going to put my mice trap down. I'll have to do something else. Maybe I'll have to use salt. Can you use salt instead of rice, Joanna? All right, so what are we doing? We're doing Zaria now, 2 10-minute readings. So the first question is, Zaria, please give me your first question and then your second question. We don't have any lizards here, Joanna. There's no lizards. We don't have lizards. We have tiny little things like that, skinks outside, but big lizards, they're all in the bush and everything. There's no bush near me. This is all just houses everywhere and streets. It'll be chickens. It will be mice because there's a couple of houses down the road. They got chickens. And we used to get a big problem with rats and mice when a lot of them had ducks and chickens. Yeah, we used to get that all the time. All right, so Zaria's question number 1. Does Devante want to be with me long term? And how does he feel towards you? Okay, hang on now. Is that 1 and 2 for 1919, or what are we doing here? I'm getting confused. Does Devontae want to be with you long term? Is that one full 10 minutes? I'm getting confused as to what I'm doing here. So Zaria, you did 2 lots. Oh my gosh. Let me add more. Thank you, Vanessa. I will get to you soon. I'm getting confused with who paid, what they paid for. Both into one reading. Okay, so this is the first reading for $19. So this is a 10-minute with 2 yes and no's at the end of it. Okay, all right. So if you're going to pay for a full reading, guys, please try and pay the $14 for a full reading on Super Chat. If you haven't got Super Chat, if you have got PayPal, it's $11 US through PayPal. So it is cheaper. Your currency is in Singapore dollars. Okay, so someone will have to work that out for me, guys. It's Singapore dollars, what that is compared to US dollars. Okay, so Zaria, let's get the clock started for a full 10 because you paid 19. And I do appreciate your support, Zaria, but not just one person needs to support the whole channel. Anyway, Zaria, here we go. Does Devontae want to be with you in a long-term commitment, and how is his feelings towards you? So let's look at Devontae. Please show me what's going on with Devontae. Is he looking towards long-term with Zaria? And how's his current feelings? Zaria. Devante. Okay. You know what you want. You're very passionate about everything. You're making up your mind, but sometimes you get very confused about where things are going to go. This is like the guy that needs to grow up, and you're not too sure whether he's at that point, whether he's ready to be in a commitment, or is he just fooling around with you to have fun and enjoying company. But you are very strong and passionate about what you want, and you want Mr. Solid Strong by your side, moving forward with you in your future. You do have something good coming up about your job here, Zaria. This could be some sort of promotional type thing. Don't turn an opportunity down. That's what I'd like to say with this upside down card. I'm going to have to flip this one because it keeps coming upside down for everyone. But you may have some sort of joint adventure type thing where you get focused on your work more than your love life, but you're very passionate about everything you do in life, and you do everything over the top, everything. If you said you're going to cook something for somebody, you go all out for it. If you said you'll be at work and you'll stay at work until the job's done, you'll still be there at 7 o'clock at night when everybody's gone home. So I feel you put a lot of energies into everything you do, Zaria, and you're trying to put that into Devante, but at the same time, you've got two male energies here. You've got the little boy that needs to grow up, and you've got somebody that's solid and standing by your side. You've got a driving force there behind you. So there's somebody in spirit trying to drive you forward with your relationships, with your work, and all of this sort of thing. Down here with Devante, unfortunately, we have somebody that likes spending time with you, going out with you, eating food with you. But then we got somebody that's got something going down quite mega here. This is somebody with no commitment plans at this stage. A lot of ending stuff. There's something to do with somebody that this guy lost. It could have been his mother, his grandmother. It could have been a best friend. It's like he's gone through some sort of loss here. It could have even been a job that didn't work out. He didn't get what he wanted. But there's some sort of drama going on for him where it makes him steer away from being in a commitment with anyone. He likes having fun, likes talking and having fun, but this is where somebody could go completely silent, disappear for 2 weeks, 10 weeks, and then suddenly come back and say, hey, I was with my family, or I was busy at work, or There may be something going on to do with a female in hospital at the moment around him as well. This could be somebody with cancer, somebody not well. It could be somebody that, like I said, has already gone and passed away. It would be a close friend or a family member with that 3 sitting there. Okay, let's see more for Zaria and Devante. We're not even halfway through yet, so we'll take our time with this. Now, everybody that's paid, please be patient. I'm trying to do them as best as I can, but this is what happens with the paid readings. The full ones are 10 minutes in details, and a lot of information comes out. And if you're on the free list, I'd probably say that the free list is just not going to happen today. I'll try, but we'll see how we go. Okay, Zaria, let's get some good stuff on this table for you. Zaria, you're still lost in the past with Daniel. This is you. You're still, even though you said you really like this one, you're still, sometimes you'll wake up in the morning and be thinking all about Daniel. And other mornings you'll wake up and you'll think about him, about Devante, and think, I don't want Daniel. I'm done with Daniel. It's not going to happen. But you're trying to make this happen, but you're not finished with that. You're also trying to manifest everything. The Magician and the Star is a really good combination because it can mean that a lot of what you're focusing on, it will eventually happen, but it also can mean that you're spending a lot of time in like a fantasy of what you think this is going to be and when it's going to be, and you need to ground yourself and come down to reality and work with what's in front of you, not what you think it might be, because it might not come. But you do have like that 10 of Hearts. Your heart's in the right place, but your head is not in the right place sometimes. Your head is getting lost in this whole dream and fantasy. You might even sit there and think about what kind of wedding you're going to have, how many children you're going to have, where you're going to live when you do all of this. So you're going from getting to know somebody to putting rings on a finger and being in a house till the day you die with this person. So you're going really fast forward, but the reality of it is you're not getting what you want right now. With this 4 of Pentacles, you're like, when's this going to happen? Because this can be about somebody that needs money, borrows money. But when we're looking at a relationship, Zaria, it can be where you're holding on really tightly to a specific dream in your mind. You may get what you want. This could be your wishes coming true, but I don't feel like it's going to happen straight away, especially with that upside down ace. That can be where you're disappointed. That, oh, I haven't heard from him. Now what? Now what do I do? I do feel you will be with somebody in the future, settle down and children. Is it him? I don't know yet. Don't know. With what I'm looking at here, with these energies here, I don't think so with him. I think you'd have a friendship, sex, fun, go out places and have a laugh. But I feel like you'll get really wrapped into him. He might not do the same back, but we'll see. We'll see what we get for Devante. Now, I'm not reading text at the moment. When I look up, I'm actually just looking at the camera, so I'm talking to you. So the text is way back on your donation and your question. So I don't know what's going on in the room in the text at the moment. Yeah, he is over everything. In the past, something's happened with him. He's twisting and turning in his mind about what does he want, what doesn't he want, does he want to go down this path. There is balance and marriage possibilities in the future. He does think about that sometimes, but he's scared of that at the same time. So you might know by August where this thing's going with him. And then by October it might be over, or it might be something more solid. So it's sort of coming out 2 ways around him, but you're solid with what you want, but a lot of it, you need to come down on the ground and ground yourself. You also need to do a disconnection process with Daniel as well. You're saying the words that you're done with Daniel and you're very interested in Devante, but then you're asking a lot of questions about Daniel. Is he jealous of you? He's posting stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so you're not done, but you're done. So yeah, these two and these two, this is like the fantasy, this is the reality. And the reality is what you're wanting in your fantasy. But I'm worried with these black energies here that he's not quite there at the moment. So I wouldn't be pushing for that kind of thing. When you go out with him, when you communicate with him, I would just be having fun and enjoying the day. And then see how it progresses slowly. Not, are we going to get married? Are we going to have kids? Are we going to, because that can back somebody off. They're like, whoa, if they're not on that same journey with you, it could really back them off. And I do know some people, they get in relationships and the guy will say, oh my gosh, I want to marry you. I want to have kids with you. And they could just say it, but they don't actually mean they're going to make plans to do that right now, So that's what we've got there, Zaria. Let's just get you some of these. We've still got a minute to go. And then we're going to do 2 yes and no's like I told you for this first question. And we'll give you 3 messages from here as well. So this is just more on you and Devante. So how does he feel about you? He adores you. He likes having fun with you. He likes you in a friendship kind of thing, possibly sexual energies as well. He does possibly, this might be he knows that you're thinking that you want marriage down the track. That might simply be why that's there. So let's just see. What does Devante, get Daniel out. What does Devante feel with this connection with Zaria? Where's it going? See, that's going out, enjoying food, sex, harmony, going to celebrations, birthdays, going to festivals, whatever. So that's somebody that likes spending time with you. This is somebody writing letters to you. They could be love letters. They could be making plans. And we also have something you've been waiting for finally might come through from him. So they are very good, very, very good signals there about someone with good intentions towards you, not negative. Okay, let's just get these as well. Think about your 2 yes and no questions to do the question cards. Let me just scroll down, see what's going on now. The buzzer's going, that's Okay, so the next one, I've just answered that in this one, that you might be thinking about the whole thing about twins and babies and yeah, so let's see. It's all right, Zaria. Just call me Mum. I'm assuming you're a lot younger than me, and I'm like Mum, psychic counsellor on here. Relationship status. Sometimes I need somebody like Rhonda counselling me, or Joanna. Joanna is very, very wise girl. Very wise for her age. Very wise. Okay, messages for Zaria on this whole Devante. Storm warning, that can be don't push things too far, the door to value and acceptance, and going on a journey together. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey with him, and just see where it goes. Just take it one step at a time. If you're sending out messages and he hasn't replied, just give him time. Guys work different to girls. If he sent you a message, oh, hey, I wanted to go to blah, 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 you probably get on your phone and go straight away. But a girl sends out the message, hey, I wanted to go to blah, 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 do you want to come? And then she looks at her phone 10 minutes later, half an hour later, an hour later, 2 hours later, and you're like, what is he doing? Are you going to answer me? Whereas a guy, he sends something out, and if you haven't replied, you're busy or whatever, then you'd go, oh, sorry, I didn't see the message. He'd be going, oh, yeah, that's cool. Because the guy's a different function in the brain. The door to value could be you valuing yourself. What do you want? Can he give this to you? If he can't, move forward. So anyway, that's what we got there. Let's do your yes and no's before we... How many have I got, Rhonda? How many have I got with the donations after this one? I know I've got James after this, isn't it? Is it... No. It's... Her name had A's in it. After Zaria, there was a lady, a female. What do we got? After Zaria, Nadia. I knew it had 2 A's in it. Nadia, then James, then Zaria again. No, Zaria, that $9.99 was to top up the other two, was it? To do... Okay, I need to know what that $9.99 was for. And then Vanessa's with a full one. Then we've got New Chapter. And we've got Stacy. Okay, so we got a lot, guys. We got a lot of readings there. So let's just finish this one and move on to Nadia. So Nadia, I need Nadia's question up, please. Oh, hang on. No. We got Zaria's second one about the babies, haven't we? Okay. Babies next. Okay, so yes or no, 2 questions for you, and then Nadia. Then I need yours, Nadia. Sorry, please, everybody be patient. When I do these kind of readings, they are on a time schedule, so we just have to wait. But I will get to everyone's question. The benefit you have of paying through PayPal is it's cheaper. And also, if I can't get to your question for whatever reason, I can return the money. But with Super Chats, I don't think I can. I don't think I can return the money unless you've got Super Chat. And the only way you would have Super Chat is if you have a channel which is monetized. Oh my God, Zaria, please. Zaria, please stop paying me money like that and just book a time with me. I wish I could return that money. I mean, I really appreciate it. Yeah. All right, so yes or no in your mind, Zaria. Yes or no for question 1, and then the next 2 cards and bottom card is question 2. Yes or no for her first question. All right, so you don't get a yes or a no on your first question, but you do get don't be pushed around and stand your ground. If there's something you want, you need to go for it. That could be to do with work, your family, whatever. You need to go straight to the source. So you might need to go straight up to Devante and say, hey, I haven't heard from you. You know, I've been getting a little bit stressed, worried about what's going on, and let him talk, you know. You've got new job, new house, looks good coming out as well. Second question, yes or no for Zaria. Connect to what you want, reach for the top, plan the future now. You also have someone watching you a little bit too much behind the scenes there. Yeah, so you're not getting a yes or a no when I do those cards. They're just extra messages for you, Zaria. Okay, so what was I doing now? Close the donations list, yeah, for now. Just close it for now till I catch up. Close all lists for now. Thank you, Joanna. Just keep doing that. Yeah, just close it. Yeah, if they just pop on, Rhonda, and they've already donated because they've come to my channel before and they've paid in PayPal or something, well, we can't do anything about that. But when they come in, just keep spamming that every couple of lines so people know that everything's closed at the moment. Yeah, so if you want to book a private reading, Zaria, not now because you've been paying. If you want to book that private reading, you will get, you know, like you could have had an hour-long reading for what you've been paying me, and it would have just been me and you connecting through like WhatsApp or something like that and just doing full-on 1 hour with you. But yeah, anyway, much appreciated. So now we're doing the second full plus mini. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm doing 10 minutes and then 2 yes and no at the end of it. So the question for this next one is, will you be having babies with Devante in the future? Will we end up having twins if you do get pregnant? And if so, when would this be happening? He lost his grandmother and his mother. That's what the female energy is. That's why he probably very scared to get too close to somebody in case he loses them. Because when we lose people we're close to, especially if you lose your mother and you were close to them and your grandmother, you get this thing in your head, you think everybody you love is going to die. I remember when I lost my mother, and I started worrying if my husband was late or if my daughter hadn't come home from school on time or something, I'd think, oh, something's happened. And I used to get terrified that people I loved were going to die. And of course, they're all still here. Everybody's fine. So far, I haven't killed anybody. Anyway, let's get to it. So we're looking at down the track, would you and Devante, would you and Devante be having babies? Would it be twins? And can I see a time frame on if this is going to happen? All right. So let's set the clock. 10 minutes again, and then 2 yes and no's in your mind, or just to get some more messages. You know, you might not get a yes or a no there. Okay. Again for Zaria. I don't really need to clear the cards because it's for Zaria all the time. Zaria and Devante, show me. Will Zaria and Devante end up in a union with each other and having babies? Would it be twins? And when approximately would this kind of thing be happening? Because, I mean, you don't have to be married to someone and end up having their babies. So, will Zaria and Devante have babies together? Will it be twins? And can I be shown approximately how far away if this is going to happen? It's a 5. 5 is male, but it's black male, meaning... Oh, black male. It's a black male card, meaning not yet, not there. You know, the seed's not there. Okay, so Zaria, Devante, baby. I'm just trying to work out which way to read this for you. You've got your mind set, your heart is set for what you want to do, but unfortunately, look at the cards, they're very opposite. Down the track, it's showing one baby, but it's showing a baby girl, then a baby boy, but not twins. So I'd have to say, if you did go down this track, it does look like either you or him would have fertility issues. It's like where you think you're pregnant, you do some tests, the tests are negative, or you are pregnant and in the first 8 weeks or 9 weeks or something, then you're not pregnant. So it's like there's some problems with when you get to that point. But it's showing definitely a baby boy is in your future. Is it with him? I don't know. He's got double 8s. He's actually got triple 8s. 2 of them are black and 1 red. So this could be about people that he's lost in the past. It could be them trying to scream out something about him at the moment. This would be the loving father coming out in his thing here. But this is also showing me somebody that's throwing themselves into work, trying to work on their money journey, not their relationship journey. So he's going to do a whole work, earn money, hang with lots of people, not just one-on-one with people, because he's got some healing and growing to do here. With you, you got a fertility card, you got a baby boy, so there's definitely baby boys showing up on either end. This is your heart's desire. Partnership, long-term commitment, somebody that you desire, not only somebody that's beside you, because we can all have somebody that desires us, but they might be too old, too ugly, too fat, too skinny, and they're not our thing. But this is somebody you actually desire, somebody that works hard, somebody that's all grown up. So this is you in a stable future where not only have you got a family, a baby, a marriage or a partnership, a solid partnership, it also looks like you've got a little bit of money there. It looks like you're in a good balanced situation here. This is very balanced and beautiful, but it's also what you're dreaming of and wanting for the future. Now, when we have triple 8s here, so this could be 8 years away, you know, or it could be saying not this August, not next August, but in 3 Augusts away, you will be in this situation finally, or he'll be ready in 3 8s, 3 Augusts away. That's the way I'm trying to interpret this. There's definitely will be a baby down the track. Is it with him though? Because we've got a lot of black energy here. You'll definitely be having a baby with whoever that is. But we got 3 kings here. I've just noticed 3 kings as well. So this could be somebody that interests you right now, or will be the person in your future. This could be him for a duration, and then this could be somebody else that comes in, but that's the one you're with. So you've actually got 3 energies here showing up. Now, the other way of looking at this, and you're probably not going to want to hear this, Zaria, you could end up having a baby with one person and then end up in a different relationship and have a baby with another person. And that's why we're seeing different kings. So you may actually have a child with him. This reaction here would tell me that this person's not ready for a baby, and then they are. So right now, not ready, don't even talk about it. Down the track, possibility is yes. But I do feel that he's more on a journey about his work, earning money. Does he play anything like team sports or something? Because this is like somebody hanging out with the guys. The 3 kings at the bottom is like all the guys together, hanging out together. So I don't know if he plays like basketball, football, hockey, some sort of team thing. It could even be online gaming, because this can be where people communicate through a computer. So he may do something like that where he's sitting in the house, and this is frustrating energy as well. This is either you pissed off or him pissed off. It's like pissed off kind of energy that, hey, I just want to hang out with the guys. I don't want to settle down and do the whole father-baby thing right now. But you will be having a baby, definitely 2 babies. Possibly you'll be pregnant and it doesn't work, it doesn't happen. Then you're pregnant and you have the baby boy. There may be some sort of sickly pregnancy going on for you where you're vomiting a lot and a lot of fear going on. Am I going to have the baby? Am I going to lose the baby? All of that. He loves basketball. You will be happy in the end, because this is you getting your desire. But I don't think it's him, Zaria. So I would just be having the friendship, having talks, going out with him, because this is like somebody, hey, let's go out and watch the basketball. Hey, let's go out and have dinner. Let's watch a movie. But there's always lots of people. It's not where you use a one-on-one and, hey, let's get married. So at the moment, nothing's happening there. You're trying to manifest it. Down the track, there will be marriage. You've got the marriage card here. He's on some sort of karmic journey on his own. You're trying to manifest what you want. You will get the balance that you want. He's still got tears and stuff from the past and some sort of thing he's healing from. Now, funny enough, you've got the Knight of Wands. Now, he can be fertile. He can be like the Empress. So the Knight of Wands doesn't have to be a player. He can just be very, very desirable to you. You'll be like, I want this guy. I want this guy's seed, you know. But yeah, we got marriage. We got the proposal there. There will be some sort of healing you need to do. So I feel like you're going to go through something soon. Your heart's desire might not be, you know, when that old saying, be careful what you wish for. So wishing for stability with him and a baby with him might actually not be right for you at this point. He's also looking at his options, you, other people, work, whatever. So he's always looking at what he wants. You've got the Hierophant card, Hierophant, marriage, traditional old values. You will be having babies. You'll be having a boy first and a girl second. You may have a miscarriage before you have a baby. When, I feel like 8 has something to do with it. 8 months away, I don't think so. 8 years away, probably. It could be happening 3 Augusts from now. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of time, so I'll put these back. And we'll do your 2 yes and no's as well. Thank you so much for all these donations today, Zaria, but I can't stress enough, not now, maybe in a month or something, maybe book me for a solid reading with you. But in future, please just pay for the little mini ones or something like that. Don't be paying big chunks like that all the time. I feel really bad that I feel good that you paid it, but I feel bad that you paid it, if you know what I mean. Rhonda, you understand where I'm coming from, and Joanna, yeah. All right, so let's get you some of these about you and a baby. Messages for Zaria about her future and baby and marriage and all of that sort of stuff. And we'll do the blue ones as well for you, Zaria. 2 from the top. You will eventually get the invitation. Somebody's going to apologise to you as well. That's sometimes too, I was just going to say, if the home card came out or the mother, that can be where when you have the baby, because it's got the 9 at the top, it's got the queen, it's got you at the bottom, and then you got your king here, you got your husband, your partner. That can be where announcement is made, Zaria's having a baby, and then this is people giving you flowers for the birth of the baby, and then you taking your new baby home. So I'm thinking that it's telling you you definitely will be holding a baby in your arms one day. It's not really showing me any double numbers there to say when, but I'm thinking 8 has something to do with it. 8 could be when you meet the person. 8 could be when you fall pregnant. I don't think it's 8 years, but I think it's 3 lots of 8. So 3 lots of 8 months or 3 Augusts away. Okay, let's just give you some messages from here. Messages for Zaria about her future and babies. You will be happy though, Zaria. It will happen. It will come. And I've been right on other people. I've had messages coming to me on my phone. You read for me. You told me I'd be pregnant and I have a little boy and I didn't believe you. I'm holding my baby boy in my arms right now. It all happened. Your messages here, spending time in community, being with people. It can be a fertility card as well with pregnancy. The envy, you will be the envy of everybody, or you could be envious of other people. You might have friends that have gone on and got married and they've already had a baby, or they're married already and you're not. So don't be envious of other people's journey. Focus on your own journey. And the broken heart needs to be mended. So you need to mend whatever's been happening with you, Zaria, before you even think about babies and all of that. Okay, we're on to Nadia in a minute. So 2 yes and no's in your mind, Zaria, and we'll come back to you later for your other paid reading. Now, Nadia was on Super Chat, yes. Have I got to check any PayPal readings? I already seen James. James, you're not falling asleep, are you? Yes or no for Zaria. Now we're going to do top 3 cards for the first question and bottom 3 cards for the second question. Unless the yes or no comes out. Okay, they just popped out. You need to be positive right now. Oh, is that ringing somebody? You need to be staying as positive as you possibly can right now. Somebody wants more from you. Now that could be this new guy. It could be somebody else. All right, so top cards. First question in your mind, Zaria. Yeah, that's come out before about certain people being envious of you and your situation or your lifestyle or whatever. So it has come out before about envious people. So it might be people envious of you and once you finally have a baby and all of that, there's going to be envious people. Stepping out of your comfort zone is here. An ending is near. Now that ending could be anything. Could be a job. It could be you finally disconnect with Daniel. It could be anything. You also need to start making a firm decision, Zaria, about what it is you want and what you want to do. Bottom of the deck for your second question. It could work out for you. Someone's watching you a little bit too much. I'd say that's probably Daniel. He's looking at your social media, working out what you're doing now, where are you going? And the answer for this one is no. You've got a no here at the bottom. Okay, so that's it for Zaria. I'm just going to make a tea before I do Nadia. Thank you for your patience, everybody. We have Nadia, James, Zaria again, Vanessa and New Chapter. Then we have Stacy and we have Zaria again. I thought, hang on. What's that $9.99 with Zaria there? Was that to top up the other 2 or is that another mini thing thrown in the middle? Because that's a little bit more than a mini. So are we throwing a mini in there or Zaria, what is that? You're making ginger ale tea? Yeah, I started to feel really sick yesterday with a bad headache. I thought I had the virus again because when I had it months ago, all I had was headache and backache and I felt really tired. So yesterday I felt really tired and I had the headache thing and I coughed a little bit before I went to sleep, and then this morning when I woke up I felt the sore throat, but it's gone. So I don't know. I bought this the other day to hopefully keep the tea hot. So, and that's really hot. That's boiling water. Okay. Okay, so that was to top off the other payments that you made because they were in-betweeners. Okay, no worries. So we've done your full readings now. So we've got one more to go for you, Zaria. Okay, I'm understanding it now. You're fully confused? Okay, Rhonda, I was getting confused as well. I went to put today to do shopping since... Oh, has your mum gone alone because you've got to do your thing? I'm glad that that happened. I know you're probably sad that you're missing out on that part of the journey, but I feel your other journey is more important right now, and I think your grandmother would agree. Anyway, Nadia. Finally, we get to Nadia. What can you expect about Ashraf? What can you expect? Okay, so what we'll do, Nadia, this is a full reading. So what I do is I set this for 8 minutes, and then we ask a yes and no at the end to get more information. So we'll do these two at the end of your reading, pardon me, when the 7-minute buzzer goes off, 8 minutes, sorry. So what I'm going to do is look at you and his name and then together. What can Nadia expect about Ashraf? 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 Nadia, Ashraf, what's the journey? Are you listening to your friends about this person, Nadia? It looks like you've had some heavy-duty overload in your mind about this person. You've turned to probably one of your best friends here. They may be sometimes telling you to be responsible for your actions. It can be a mother figure. It can be a best friend. I'm just getting a bit cold. Let me just pause this while I put my sweater on. Just a bit cold. Oh, you know what, Rhonda? I haven't seen Chris for a long time. Not really Chris, the other one. The one that's the White Sox lady. And she's a nurse in... I don't know where she's from now. Can't remember. Wherever the White Sox are. Yeah, I haven't seen her online for ages. I hope she's okay. All right, so here we go. Yeah, so I feel like here... your energy is showing me where you ask your friends, what do they think about him, or what should you do about it? And sometimes you're getting good information and trusted information, and other times you need to just focus on your own self and what you feel about the person. This Ashraf, he's actually come out, the very first card for him is the soulmate energy or the twin flame. You're meant to know this person. You're meant to do a journey with this person. You both get a 6 here. So I'm wondering if, we're nearly at the end of June, I'm wondering if something went down where it was his responsibility to do whatever, your responsibility to do whatever. You were doing it from the heart. He was doing it from duty. Basically, this is where somebody was doing the right thing because they have to, and they have to follow the rules, or they have to follow what their family says. You were doing it because of your passion, your desire. Okay, so what that connection is, I don't know, but with a soulmate connection, twin flame up here, I feel like it's love related, but I feel like you've got the love energy. He's got, even though he's got the soulmate connection, he has the more harder kind of connection with you. Down here can be where you had fears about truth and lies with this person. This would be lies that are to protect you, not to hurt you. So this would be where someone thinks, oh, well, if she doesn't know about this, that's a good thing. So I will just lie about it because if she knows about it, it could cause trouble. Okay, so that's that sort of energy there. This here, he has a negative influence around him. It's a male, not a female. There's some male that influences him down a negative path sometimes, and he gets wrapped up in that. It could be somebody he works with, goes to school with, lives next to, hangs around. Sometimes he's very responsible, and other times he's very irresponsible. When I look at what you need to expect from him down the track, you could have a lifelong commitment to him. Communication with him, this would be silence. These two cards, this would be communication in the past, but this would be silence at this time. Over here, what you could expect down the track, there could be a gathering and you are in the same room with him for some reason coming up, but then you could feel that things don't feel right. And it could be your energy coming across as cold and he reads it that way and he backs off. Or it could be the other way around where you think, why is he acting like this? There may be somewhere you're going that he's supposed to be there and he doesn't turn up. There's some sort of night event coming up where both of you will be possibly in separate places but come together somehow during the night. You could eventually have some sort of long-term commitment, but whether it's a loving commitment, a romantic commitment, or just a commitment to do right by each other and right by other people, I'm not too sure with what I'm looking at here. Do either of you work in medical or anything to do with the government, like a hospital or Army, Navy, Air Force? Because I've got signals of medical or money, and then I've got signals of more official government kind of thing. And with you, I see that you're a talker. You like to talk. You like to talk to people and relate to people. And you're usually bubbly, but at the moment you're in a negative spot. So let's just see. You're contemplating about walking away because he's not acting like he should. See, the King of Cups is upside down. This can be where his actions or lack of actions is making you feel like cutting loose from this. He is a doctor. Okay, that makes sense, because I was going to say this card coming out, the 9, that's surgery card. So if he's a doctor, that would be about surgery, procedure, injections, whatever. It came out upside down, so there could be trouble with him at the moment. There could be some sort of loss going on with him being a doctor. This may be him working with a nurse and at night, and he's very busy. But there's something going wrong in his working field at the moment. Now, looking at it on a romantic side, Nadia, this is where somebody says they just want to be single and do their own thing at the moment, but they don't at the same time. I was just thinking that was poop on my table again, but it was the rice stuck to the bottom of the Buddha. Thank God. Because I'm thinking that's rice, that's not poop. Let's just get more energy on this. You're only getting bits and pieces from him. And maybe it's been like that the whole time. If you look back on the relationship, maybe you haven't really got everything from him. You haven't felt solid with him. Because this is sort of like on and off energy. He's being very stubborn and saying, look, I've got to do my thing. So, you know, if I don't talk, I'm busy. So this is the life of the doctor. Over here, he could be trying to make something happen now with you two. You want action, you want it now, or somebody new is going to sweep in and take you away. This could be a new character coming towards you that takes you away from this. You may be deciding to let this go, this connection go. With him, even though you had a soulmate card come out, he's not being what you need him to be at this point. He's trying to stick to the old ways. Now, I always used to say that the Hierophant was like a psychologist. It was like talking to a psychologist and everything, or a doctor. It could be a doctor's thing as well, but this is sticking to the traditional values, the traditional old ways. And over here, this could be your energy and his. There could be action happening soon. This also could be where he goes on a different journey because he finds out you've gone on a journey. But I feel like somebody else would entertain you and take you down the path you want if he doesn't come to the party. If he doesn't sort of start putting his energies into you, somebody else will. I'm wondering, is there a wife in the background? Did he go through a divorce, a separation? Is he trying to pay out money to an ex-wife or anything like that? Because this could be, there he is and there's his wife sitting over there, but she's all doom and gloom and in the background. He's trying to cut ties, but it's upside down. Can be pissed off energy as well. Not really getting much in that he wants to just be one-on-one with you. I feel like he's throwing work into the picture a little bit too much. Let's just get some Lenormand because the time has gone off there. Let's just get some more information here. It could work down the track with him. It could just be engagements where you go to places together and stuff. What's going to happen between Nadia and where's his name again? Nadia and Ashraf. I actually had dinner last night for my grandkids' birthdays together, and one of the guests was a doctor, a young doctor with his little boy. Very nice person. Didn't get to talk to him, but very nice man. What's the energy? What does she need to know about? What can she expect from Ashra? He desires you, you're sexy, you're fun, you're everything he likes in a female. He's annoying. You can expect to be annoyed and pissed off with him. And you may have a happy home and settle down in the future. Maybe. At the moment, it's just showing stress, tension, not enough time, getting pissed off about things, him saying, let's go here, and then there's no communication. Maybe you will be happy and contented down the track, maybe. He definitely desires you. He thinks that you're beautiful, you're sexy. What was coming next down the track? He may be apologising soon. And it could be something to do with an ex. If he's got a wife, an ex-wife or something like that, it could be to do with that. Or if he's got a child from a previous relationship. But he may be apologising soon, but not just now, about his absence, about not talking. You saw him today with someone, but I don't know who she is, and you hope it's nothing. The communication, when would it be coming? Let's do these now. What did we have with the doubles? Let me just quickly look at these. Yeah, it was the sixes. The sixes came out a lot. So maybe in the 6th of July, 6 weeks' time. So maybe there will be either a confrontation or a bit of a thing. He has an ex and a son. So he may be dealing with that sort of thing at the moment. He may be having to organise things or money or, yeah, so there may be stuff like that. So just think about a yes or no in your mind now, Nadia. Yes or no might come out for you. It might not. Yes or no for Nadia. You or somebody hiding the truth there? The answer is yes. And you will also be feeling happy soon. So I feel like he might come forward and talk to you and that. But Nadia, don't despair. If things don't work out with him, you did have an energy of somebody that wants to take you by the hand and have a relationship with you. So if something didn't work out with him, I definitely see that there would be definitely somebody around you. Because I don't know if that was his energy or somebody else. So anyway, thank you for your donation. And that's what we have there for you today. Oh, we got to give you some of these. We'll do these about, is he thinking about you? Is Ashraf, the doctor, thinking about Nadia at the moment? Is the doctor, Ashraf, got Nadia in his thoughts? Does he think about her? This is what I do for the yes and no for free. So there he is. He's thinking about his money more than anything and his job. He's also looking at the walking away energy, either you walking away or him walking away. They're all tied up. This is yes, maybe, and no. So sometimes he thinks about you, other times he's working, other times he's detained somewhere else. The all tied up could mean that he has responsibilities elsewhere, and so that's why there's no communication with you at the moment. All right, so that's what we got. Now we're on to James. I'm going to have a drink, James. And then we have Vanessa with a full reading. So Vanessa, please get ready. This is only going to be a 5-minute reading for James. So Vanessa is having a full 10-minute. Then we have New Chapter with a full Super Chat reading. Then we have Stacy with a PayPal. I'll go and check that with a mini. And then we have Zaria again with a full. So that is 5, 15, 25, 30, 40. So for the next 40 minutes at least, so this is going to go through till my 1:15. I probably will be signing out after this, guys. So everything closed now. I'm going to turn off the donation stuff. Just bear with me. Turn that off. And thank you so much, everybody donating today. I knew that Monday would be a good day because it's Sunday for everybody else. And I knew that a lot of people would get on. So I'm just going to close everything off now. I can't turn that off. Okay, that's off. All right, I've now put the closed button. That should keep coming up and telling people that everything's closed. So Joanna, Rhonda, Rhonda, if you need to go, Joanna, if you need to go and do your routine before you go to bed and everything like that, let me know. But yeah, I've got 40 minutes of readings here ahead of me. So yeah, Rhonda, if you need to go, let me know. Have we got another moderator helping? Zaria is a moderator. So Zaria, if Rhonda or Joanna have to go, can you help out with the list until I'm finished? I don't think I'm going to be doing the free readings now. So we will, apologies if you're waiting for a free reading, because this is going to take me till after 1 o'clock and I've been online now for 2 hours. So I'm going to be online for 3 hours, and I was only coming online for an hour. Oh, thank you so much, Nadia, and do come back. If you have PayPal, Nadia, next time please use PayPal. PayPal mini readings is $7 US, and the full readings is $11 US if you use PayPal. It's because Super Chat takes a big chunk of the money, like a third of the money, and PayPal takes about 10%. So yeah, there's a big difference in what they take, 30% or 10%. So if that goes to everybody that's made a donation on Super Chat, if you have PayPal, please use PayPal next time. And also, if time runs out or whatever, I can't return Super Chats, but I can return PayPal if I don't get your reading done. It's never happened before, but it could happen. You'll stay the entire night. Thank you so much, Joanna. Much appreciated. But Rhonda, yeah, everybody that's on the free list, please come back tomorrow. We'll try and get some free things done. Do you accept Cash App? I don't have Cash App. I'll look into that for you because there's been other people asking about that. Joanna informed me about that as well. I'll have a look at Cash App and see if I can get it set up. And then I'll get that one as well for people. And I'll have a look at what the fees and the charges are with that one. I haven't heard of it before. I have heard of it, but I didn't know what it was. All right, James. James's question is, oh, so that was the free list, was it? So Shivashki, Meh, Pi, Virgo Star, Daisy, the Doll-Faced Diva, Alexandra, Gypsy Soul, Carol, Sandra, Pooja, all of those people, you were the 11 freebies. I will not be getting those done today. I've been online over 2 hours now. I'm going to be online for 3 hours, and that's an hour above what I normally even do, and I wasn't well when I got on this morning. I've been feeling pretty crappy since yesterday. So here we go. Let's get on to James, otherwise I'm going to be here all night. James, there it is, James. Okay, James, so this is a mini reading. You got invited to the 4th of July, being flown at the nail salon I work at sometime. You work in a nail salon? Obviously not doing nails, you must do massage or something there. How do you see that playing out? Assuming if you go. Okay, so if you go. All right. All right. James. If James goes to the party held in the nail salon, 4th of July, or being thrown by the people at the nail salon, how will that go for James? What will happen? If James goes to the 4th of July celebrations that the nail salon is holding, how will things go for James? What can he expect? James, you might meet the love of your life at the party. You might also get somebody pregnant. This is usually a pregnant sequence in front of me for a baby girl down the track. This is like all your heart's desires coming true, and this is a connection not only with work but a actual relationship connection here. Either her or you is sort of saying no at the initial sort of meeting with it, but I feel this is either you or her feels like this is a cosmic connection. So you could go to this thing, and because you only work there whenever you work there, there's going to be a lot of people there that you've never met before. Be prepared to meet a woman with probably jet black hair, and she may be either a widow or divorced not that long ago, maybe 1 year, maybe a little bit more than 1 year, but she's going straight towards your energy because you're giving off this love energy, this love feeling energy. So I feel like you could make not only a working connection at the party, she could be a businesswoman though. She doesn't have to be a divorcee or a widow. She could actually be a high-end businesswoman, like a manager or something. And she works at some place that could do with your talent. So you may do a business deal at the party. You may find out about work somewhere and it's like your heart's desire. But you also may meet somebody that is a twin flame, a soulmate connection, somebody that you were meant to meet there. All right, so these are all flopping out. You may get invited to another journey from the party. You're definitely going to have fun there. You're going to be desired there. Somebody that's gone through a broken heart and they're healing. Their healing at the moment is at the bottom of the deck. Let's get another one. Oh, what's that doing in there? We'll give that one to you as well. Make sure you keep in a responsible mind while you're at this party. I think you said you don't drink. If you do have a drink, just don't have too much to drink at the party. You want to be with your senses later on as to what really was going on. Double nines, both hearts and cups, wishes coming true and desire. But the 3 usually represents about a sexual thing. It's upside down. It can mean don't go there too soon. If somebody feels like they're offering or whatever, just take your time with that sort of thing. I don't know why, but there's a pregnancy cards coming out. So I don't think you're going to get pregnant, but you could actually be talking to someone that's pregnant and on their own. Yeah. So should you go? I think definitely yes. Be with your wits about you when you go. I feel like there may be a business thing comes out of it. Wow, that time buzzer goes really quick when you do the quick readings. So let's just stop that. Now let's give you 2 Lenormand and then do a yes and no to finish this off. So I think you should go. I think you might meet somebody that could be something to do with work though. And the passion cards, the double nines, all your dreams coming true, may be about your working future. It may be something that you hadn't even thought about, something new coming in. But it also, the black card for the sex card could mean don't go there on that night. Don't go there that night. But you may be also dealing with somebody that's got a broken heart and you're talking to them. Okay. You might be invited on a further journey there. Somebody might be saying, hey, I'm going to California in September. That's why you got nines there. And they're doing a massive thing there all about Reiki and massage and crystals and that. And I really would you like to go? Do you want to come with me? I've got a spare ticket or something. So it could be something where you're going on a journey. You're going to have to wait. After this party, there's going to be something you're waiting for to see what eventuates. And there may also be someone going through something with that bridge there. That's where somebody's trying to bridge the gap. Or it's also where somebody or you is trying to reach for the stars, but you're just not quite there yet. So let's do yes and no to finish it off. And thank you again, James. Up next is Vanessa. Vanessa with a full reading. So have we got Vanessa's question ready? Vanessa is next. Okay, James, just think about a yes and no. We're going to take two from the top, one from the bottom. Yes or no for James. Okay, those are coming out for you, so we're going to give them to you. Okay, yes or no, nothing else is going to jump. You need to look more closely at what's going on and stand up for what's right. Don't read too much into something, James. If it's not there, it's not there. If it is there, it is there. Your wishes will finally be fulfilled. You had two cards that come out, the tarot one, the poker deck, and that card. All of them mean the same thing. Wishes being fulfilled, wishes coming true. So whatever your hopes and dreams are, it looks like this party might be something really, really good. We don't do 4th of July over here, of course. You need to sort out the finances, though. You've got the financial card at the bottom there. All right. Now, Vanessa. Thank you for your super chat. Now, Vanessa, I was telling everybody that's donated. Thank you so much for the donations. If you only want to pay $11 for a full reading, $11 US, please pay via PayPal if you have it next time. All right, so here we go. What's the outcome between you and Richard? Timeframes would be good. You've started dating. The yes or no question, will you eventually be in a relationship? Okay, so you've just met this person. You want to see where it's going. Okay, so this is a full reading. So what we do for the full reading, we set it for 8. And then we do yes or no stuff at the end. We do extra cards when the buzzer goes. Okay, so Vanessa and Richard. What is the energy between Vanessa and Richard? Where's it going? Where's the connection between Vanessa and Richard going? Where's the connection? I actually have 2 family members with those names. I have a niece that's called Vanessa, and my father, God rest his soul, was Richard. It's funny that the 2 names, they're not connected, but they're related. You know what I mean? What's the connection between Vanessa and Richard? What's going to happen there? What's the outcome? Okay, Vanessa, Richard, the outcome. Vanessa, it looks like you've had bad crap in the past for you with that black 9 there. Something that came to an end, something that's really bothered you. You're sick of time wasters here. There's been invitations. You've had invitations to do things, beware, but you're very suspicious at times. You're very wary about where things are, and you don't want any nasty secrets popping out of the woodwork, okay? Over here for him, for Richard, we have him looking at a commitment with you. We have him thinking about whether you are and him are long-term commitment kind of people. I do feel you're dealing with somebody that tells the truth with that card sitting there. Down here, be prepared for somebody that sometimes, because of his past or your past, might not really speak up. Might sit there and they want to say something, but they won't say it. The other way of looking at it is sometimes because of things said or done, they come out with something and they didn't mean to say it. You've got a soulmate connection here looking your way. The king and the soulmate connection are both looking at you. You've got your energies. I feel these are your energies where you've been stuffed around in the past, hurt in the past. Maybe you lost somebody in the past and you weren't expecting it, because this is like a shock you wish you didn't have. Nasty surprise, basically, is sitting around you. Could be to do with working energy and that as well. I just feel like somebody that's like, I was about to give up and Richard's come along. But he's not perfect with the 2 here and the 2 here being black. This is somebody that thinks about a connection, thinks about long term, but then they think about, I don't know if I'm ready to go down a commitment path just yet. So he's exploring you, you're exploring him. You need to come at this from a positive angle and forget about whatever the negative angle was from the back. Yeah. So when I look at the connection, what could be happening down the track? You said, is there some sort of time frame if it's going to be a solid kind of relationship kind of thing? These are going out, having fun. Going out, having fun, meeting up with people, meeting his friends, meeting your friends, meeting family, all of that. This is talk of making it something official. This is, I don't know if I'm ready. Then this is talking about the future plans. And then this is, I don't know if I'm ready. So there is something showing up that there could be. Maybe it's going to take 2 months for you to work him out and him to work you out. I don't think he's your only option though, because you have 4 energies here. One of them is yours, one of them is his, and one of them is somebody else. There's also a player energy from your past. So you've got a soulmate energy, you've got a commitment energy, you've got your energy, and then you've got a player. So I feel like he's not the only one that's going to be in your face over the coming months. Are you going to have a commitment with him? We're going to look at yes and no at the end of this, and we can see if we get a yes or no coming out. But looking at these cards, the option is there. The option is thought about, but then it's black, and then it's black here. Okay, so let's just get some more information on this. I feel like because it's just new and everything, he could get invited to something where you're not invited, and then you stress out. Oh my God, we've just sort of started this. Is he with somebody else? And then the same with you. You could get invited to go somewhere, but he's not invited, and he gets worried that, well, what's she doing? So it's sort of like backwards and forwards at this stage. I feel like if you did get invited somewhere else, you're saying no, because you're focused on what's going to happen here with Richard. Yeah, things need to go slow, because I feel there was, shit love life in the background there. This is major hurt here. Someone's hurt you pretty damn bad there. Probably this player energy here. There's only you. Yeah, we've heard that before. You are very, very desired with the Empress card. You do have cards here that represent a pregnancy that didn't happen, or a pregnancy that was talked about but it never happened, or an actual loss like a miscarriage or something. You have that kind of energy sitting there in the past, but you've also got this desire that it's not just Richard. Other people desire you. He's looking at what journey he wants and making firm decisions. I do think also he's focused on his income, his money, and things like that, trying to balance at the moment. In the future, it could be an obsession. It could turn into obsession. It could be a toxic kind of thing. It could be that you bring something from your past into it, or he brings something, or something from the past returns with that. But that's the beginning of it. Then down here, you're making firm decisions about what you want. Happiness and truth coming out. Now, is it good truth or not? But this is nice. This is growth. Both of you being stubborn in the future. He wants something his way, you want it your way. Is there a distance between you? Because if you did come together, would one of you eventually, if it got solid, would you have to move? Because I feel like that's a talk of, well, I'd have to pack up this and pack up my job, and like if it comes together, I think July is where you would start discussing things. Yeah, you're wanting the old school of things. You're wanting the Hierophant. So you're wanting to go from a shitty love life, players, liars, whatever, to pregnancy, wife, commitment, down the traditional path of how people normally do things. For him, he does want to make a firm choice between things. Now, it doesn't have to be between you and people. He doesn't want to be single anymore. This is a single energy, but it's upside down. So he's thinking about, he wants his freedom, he doesn't want his freedom. He wants to be with you, he wants to go to work. So he's sort of deciding. It could grow if he focuses on you and him. And you're trying to manifest. So don't manifest in a negative way. Don't try and make him be with you. You've got good and not so great energies here about the two of you, whether this will grow or not. I'm not getting a distinct answer. I'm getting a distinct answer about what you want. And he's wishy-washy. So he wants to, he doesn't want to. He says, let's go out on the weekend. You go, you have a fantastic time. You think that it's this, and he thinks that it could be that. And then he thinks, oh, but, you know, I'm doing okay being single. What if this happens, or what if that happens? So he makes a strong decision and then he doesn't. I just don't like the devil sitting there. It could be Scorpio energy though, is it? Oh no, Capricorn, sorry. I always say that. This is Leo energy. This is Capricorn energy here. The buzzer's going. All right. So bottom of the deck you had making a choice. So there might be a choice coming up. Now, this doesn't have to be his energy about that. He could be worried that you're going to choose somebody else over him too. He could start to get to know you, and because it looks like other people are offering towards you. You know, somebody from your past is offering, somebody new is offering. So it does look like there's other energies coming into this reading. Okay, so let's just get some of these for you. Who am I reading for again? Sorry about this. New chapters next. Vanessa. Sorry, Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa and Richard. How can I forget that? My niece and my father. Messages for Vanessa about Richard. And then we'll do your yes and no, which you just need to think about it in your mind, Vanessa. Because I already sort of looked at, will it come together in a permanent relationship? Not yet. Not yet. It's probably a way off yet, if it's going to go that way. Okay, there's secrets in your past and his. It's just a matter of timing to see where this thing's going. And you will be lucky in the right place at the right time and dreams coming true eventually. Whether it's with Richard or not, I'm not too sure. I just said, show me information about you and Richard. So both of you have some things that you've got to explore yet. There's stuff unknown about him, stuff unknown about you. Got to give it time with the clock coming out. And then we've got the, you know, being in the right place at the right time and feeling very blessed, very lucky. So I'll just do these now to finish off. And thank you so much for the donation. Let me just move forward. Right. So up next, we've got New Chapter. Thank you, New Chapter. This was a super chat one as well. Now, New Chapter, I'm going to tell you what I've told everybody else. You've probably been listening anyway. If you have PayPal, please use PayPal next time. If you're coming back for a reading, a paid reading, it is $6 US for a mini and $11 US if you're using PayPal, simply because of the fees and charges are a lot higher on Super Chat, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't make them the same as PayPal, because then it wouldn't matter, you know, pay PayPal, super. But what's the thing I've got to look up? Cash App. Okay, Vanessa Han, this is your yes or no. It might come out, so think about a question in your mind if you've got a new question. Yes or no for you, Vanessa. Reach for the top means don't settle. Don't think, oh yeah, he's okay, but he's wishy-washy. Let's see where it goes. Don't settle. Reach for what it is you want, because in the end, if you settle, then you might not be happy down the track. Plan your future ahead now. So that could be your financial situation, your love life, whatever. And you're being told you can do this. So you didn't get a yes or a no at the end of the reading, but that's your reading, and thank you for the donation. Okay, moving right along, new chapter. New chapter. Will you and Philip be together in the future? Will the relationship be a success? Okay, so this is a $14. This is a full reading. So I'm going to set the clock for the 8 minutes, and then we will, once the buzzer goes, I'll start wrapping up what I'm doing, and then we'll get you some Lenormand and some yes or no. So think about in your mind the yes or no, like will you be together in a successful relationship? Okay, so will you and Philip be together in the future? So you're not together now, obviously. New chapter. Can I either have your first name or your star sign to do this reading, please? I'm just going to have a drink while you're writing that down. So I just need either your first name. If you don't want to say your name and your name is Sharon, just say my name starts with S and I've got 5 letters in it, just so I can put Sharon, Philip, and what's going to happen. Okay, so I can put your names down, or say your star sign, just so I can focus on a name or a star sign, not new chapter. That's drinkable now, as you can see. I'm drinking a lot of that, just big gulps. All right. Gemini. Okay, so will the Gemini and Philip be together in the future? Let's set the clock. Girls, can I have a list of what I've got last, like how many more I've got? Because I'm getting out of whack here, getting really tired now. Oh, your name starts with E. Okay. Will Philip and Gemini, that starts with E. Will the Gemini and Philip be together in the future? Will the Gemini. I'm just going to put, how many letters has Philip got? P-H-I-L-I-P, 6. I'm going to put 6 letters down for both of you, just to make it even. I live in a street and it's Philip, and it's double L. So, yeah. Okay, will Philip and the Gemini that starts with E, her name starts with E, will they be together? You, Philip, and together. The Gemini, wow, you've been through some crap as well. Wow, wow, wow. What happened to you? This is very negative energy, but the good news is, this is you up the top here, new chapter, Gemini. I'd call you Gemini while I'm working with this, okay? The good news I'm seeing here is it used to be really bad, then it got better and better, and it's getting to the point where whatever this was, it doesn't affect you anymore. It's made you go in a different direction, whatever your past relationships were or your past things that you were planning on doing. It's made you reassess everything that you want in your life. I think that people came out of the woodwork that weren't what they pretended to be. But it's like you sometimes sit there and get your cup of tea or your glass of wine, whatever you do, and you look back on all of the things that happened and see how strong you were and where you are now. So you've been on some sort of journey here. Now, this could be with work, family, whatever. You do have a sequence here that means a baby that didn't happen. So again, like what I've seen in the past reading, this can be where you'd planned on having a child with somebody, or you were pregnant and it just didn't happen, or something like that. Or it could have been somebody you were dealing with as well. So that's what we got up there. I do feel there's a jealous energy coming from a female towards you. So there is somebody that's got their evil eye on you. Somebody that, it's not bad, but in the past it was. But somebody that, but you've got control of that. Anyway, so let's look at him. What are we saying? You're currently trying to leave the ex that's stalking. Okay, and you want to be with Philip. So that's why you're looking at, you're getting stronger. You're getting stronger. Be wary of a female that might be telling your ex stuff. So you might have a friend and you trust this friend. She might be telling your ex what you're up to or whatever. So just be careful who your friends are. If you don't trust particular people, you probably got the right chapter there, like keep away. But yeah, just be careful. I'm not sure if this is somebody jealous about you pursuing Philip or whether they're jealous about what you used to have with the ex. But yeah, there's definitely a negative energy here. With Philip, Philip's got cards of he's on and he's off with things. This is him. He's trying to structure how everything's going to be, but half the time that doesn't work. He has a strong female energy around him. This could be a mother, a boss, a sister, a good friend. He sometimes tells them to go away, leave him alone. I feel also he may have been betrayed in the past because he's got the player energy here in the middle. There may have been somebody that ran off with somebody else. It could be that your ex is still in the background and he feels like he would be a third party. He may be worried about being a rebound boyfriend or something like that. He's got the single card sitting next to the player energy. So that's usually somebody that's just hanging with the guys, doing their single thing. But he's very up and down. See how he's red, black, red, black. That's somebody that they're happy, they're not happy. Oh my God, we've got the sex things coming in. Yeah, it always happens later on in the day, on a Monday. Good on you. Now, the energy between the two of you, could you be in a relationship down the track? It looks like a yes. This is somebody committed to the journey, going out, taking you out places, growing together in the relationship, and then surprise, I think that we should be together. So this is where two people get together, but there's something here either annoying him or you for this to progress. We needed this over here and this to be the journey, but it does look like you two are coming together in a solid relationship, but there is something here that's not right. So let's just see. We won't look any more at your energy. We'll focus more on what's going on with Philip and the connection. Philip and the connection. Philip and the connection. I'm going to have to turn this on so I can... I'm just going to pause this. Hang on a sec. I just need to get into the chat on here so I can use my power. I've just paused the clock. Hang on, please. All right, where is it? Report. Okay, that is now on report. Okay, so I don't know if it will stop it, but it's reported violation of community rules. All right, so let's restart this. Let's have a look more into the connection between you and Philip. Oh, he lives far from you. Okay, so it's just like a chitty-chatting kind of thing. Down the track, it could work. Maybe this is him finally being apart from his ex to pursue this. But this looks nice. This is just, he may have responsibilities towards the ex or something like that. More information about... Okay, let me just go back. I was about to say Richard then. Philip. Sorry about that. See, I'm starting to get confused now with people's names because I'm getting tired. Philip and the Gemini. more information. Where's this headed? The offer of a stable love. Oh, this could be your wish come true. Somebody else in the background trying to ruin it. Page of Cups upside down. Page of Cups is a flash in the pan. Oh, let's go to bed together and then let's not see each other anymore. This is wishy-washy energy. Can be childlike behavior, you know, being juvenile and stuff like that. But I like this. I like that this is coming. This was at the bottom. So it could be annoying energy from your ex that you're trying to get away from. Like you're trying to say, look, I don't want nothing more to do with you. Go away, please. It could also be somebody, like I said, there might be somebody jealous or something of you. It could be something to do with a child as well, but it was upside down. These two energies here, this is somebody saying, let's go on this journey together. And you're still wishing and hoping. So at this stage, it's showing something that could possibly come together. Could be very, very nice. Lots of going out, getting to know each other better, talking, arranging to meet up somewhere, have some dinner with each other. And then this is like you get, oh my God, he said, you know, let's be with each other. You know, like this can be a surprise, let's be with each other, solid. This here may be commitments that you both haven't thought about. Like you haven't thought it through. How's this going to work? How's your job's going to work? How's your love life going to work? How's where you live going to work? So you might not have put enough thought yet into once you're together, then what? Then what? Okay, so let's just do two of these, top and bottom. It could grow into something very beautiful. They were both upside down, but the whole deck's upside down. Now, we do have a sexual connection thing here at the bottom. Yeah. So that could just mean that there's lots of desire and everything going on underneath the surface. But this is somebody that thinks about the long-term commitment. This is somebody that wants to be there no matter what. And the sun is like everything finally coming to light and growing. So that's really nice energy as well. Let me stop that. Let me get down to the bottom now. All right. Okay, so just think of a yes or no question. Yes or no question. A yes or no question for you, the Gemini. Now, you might not get a yes or no. This might just be messages. Yes or no question. You don't have to type the question. And then we're moving right along to Stacey for a mini in PayPal. I have to go and check that, Stacey. And then we'll get on to that one. That's a 5-minute one. And then I think we're back to Zaria again, are we? Yeah, Zaria. Zaria, you're still there. Yeah, thank you. All right. A yes or no for the Gemini. What's the answer? You will eventually be happy. What's your name again? Oh, we haven't got a name, have we? New chapter, Gemini. Things could work out the way you want them to. Are you sure? So are you sure you want this? Are you sure you need this? Are you sure you want to let go of this? Whatever. But you will be happy soon is your final card. So we didn't get a yes or a no. But anyway, thank you again for your donation. As I said to everybody that's been paying today, if you have PayPal, if you haven't, please go get it. I believe that you don't have to connect it to a thing anymore. You can just deposit money to it or something like that when you use it. In the past, you used to have to connect it to your own bank account so that they would take money when you haven't got money there to pay for something. So like mine's linked. When I need to pay for something, I always have, if it's empty, it'll take money from a bank account that's linked. But the bank account I linked it to is empty. So I've got a Visa card with nothing in it, and it's linked to PayPal. So, yeah, if I'm buying something and I know there's not enough in PayPal, I put money into that Visa and then it takes it from the Visa. But as far as I know, you don't need to link anymore. You don't need to link a bank account, but you've got to have some way of putting money into it, which I don't know how that works because I've never used it that way. Anyway, I'll be looking into that other one, the Cash App that people are talking about. All right, so let me have a quick drink and then we're on to Stacey with your mini. Let me just check it. PayPal. So nothing much in PayPal today. That's unusual, isn't it? It's normally PayPal and nothing much in Super Chat. Most times I go Super Chat is $0 or it's like $10 or something. So yeah, I can see Stacey's payment. It's in Australian dollars, which is exactly the same. James paid in US dollars and it's exactly the same amount for a mini. So yeah. Yeah, it doesn't show me where you are, Stacey. Sometimes it shows me where the person is, whether they're paying from another country. But you and James, it's both showed up as Australian dollars for your US dollars. It's converted it straight away. It charges me for that and it takes money out of it. All right, so mini reading for you. Your ex, Zach. And you recently started talking again about getting back together to catch up. How does Zach feel? Okay, how's Zach feeling about getting back together with Stacey? How's Zach feeling towards Stacey right now? How's Zach feeling about getting back together with Stacey? I'm going to put you. And I'm going to put 6 cards for Zach because he's only got, I'm assuming it might be Zachariah or something, but I'll just put 6 cards for him. Oh, this is nice. He is concerned. Now, I don't need to know your personal business and everything about you and Zach, but let me just get that to the bottom. This is where somebody, they want to have the discussion, they want to get together. You are a bit scared. This is showing your fears here, but you want this as well. You want commitment. You want to show up like you are husband and wife kind of cards. I feel like you are connected. You're connected where you're meant to go on this journey with each other. You do have the soulmate card sitting here, but this is fear on your part. You're fearing that you or him would stuff up again. For whatever reason that you broke up, if it was third party, he worries about that as well. Because this is somebody that's looking at their options and they're single, and the third party card, it's over, but it's there. So it's a worry and you've got to worry. So you've got to worry about, you've got a lot of love and passion there. You know this guy's your soulmate. You know that you've come out like you're meant to be together. You're like two people that are meant to be together. This is you thinking about the past but trying to put it in the background. It won't happen again. He's changed. I've changed. Things have changed now. But you are thinking about it. And you're thinking, okay, I just want to be solid, me and him, one-on-one, and not worry about anything. But then over here, you've got this heart's desire. Now, this could be him looking at you and thinking, I'm your soulmate. We're meant to be together. We're meant to do this. But both of you have got this fear card. Your fear is more than his. His is sort of like, let's have some fun. Let's be together. Let's go together, but not be together. You're thinking, I want a solid commitment with him if we're going to get back together. He's thinking, let's go out places. Let's enjoy the movies, the sunshine, the nighttime. So he wants to do some things and sometimes sit around together at the house. But here it's like, I'm getting the message like he doesn't want to be tied down just with you, but it doesn't mean he wants somebody else at the same time. So he's coming off as this charming, single kind of energy, very attracted to you. You're very attracted to him. You've both got fears, but you're more fearful than him. Wow, time has gone so quickly. Okay, let's quickly do 3 of these, you and Zach. And then think about a yes and no in your mind. We'll do 2 Lenormands as well. Stacey and Zach, what's to come? It does look good, but you've got to get past the fears, and you need to talk about what happened in the past without fighting about it, without accusing, just, you know, what happened in the past, because when you first get back together, it'll be all a rush and happy and sex and whatever. But that is underlying, it's still there. So it needs to be sorted out. Whatever the breakup was for needs to be completely sorted out to move forward. This is having discussions, and this is stuff going around in your head, a lot of fear and nightmares about it. You're trying to manifest what you want this to be, a commitment, together, forever, no interference, which life, it doesn't happen like that. This here is you're scared to talk about things that you're worried about, but also you need to talk about them. If you can't talk about them and you pussyfoot around and talk about everything that's wonderful without talking about what happened, it's only going to cause you more anguish. So you need to bring things out. That's what you're being told there, not to have it. And it can be unwarranted fears as well, because the 8 of Swords is where it's in your head and it's nothing. It's nothing to worry about. Okay, so we'll do 2 Lenormands on you and Zach. You and Zach. We got the passionate man there at the bottom. It can be the single man. It's going to take some work and energies. And also this is like communication. It's in the form of a letter. It can be a love letter. It can be an angry letter. But yeah, it's work and communication needs to happen here for you and Zach. All right, lastly, here we go. Yes or no for Stacey? Okay, nothing's going to jump. Wait and think. Suspicious right now. And you do have the loving, care and connection. Have a plan B is there at the bottom. What else was coming out at the top? Feeling a bit off balance. Okay, we're not getting a yes or a no to your question there. You just need to think and see how it goes. And just take it a day at a time with him. Some things will seem a bit off, a bit suspicious for you. But it does show the loving connection. The loving connection card was, when I wrote it, I felt like that was like soulmates, people needing to go on a journey together. But it's going to feel a bit off balance. And I think that's stuff that's in the background that you haven't talked about. You know, in the past, you broke up for whatever reason. Oh, so Joanna, you're going? Joanna, you need to go to bed. Yeah, you're tired. It's what? 11 o'clock, 11:15, you got to go and do your thing. Oh, no, P is going. P's going to bed. All right. Okay, Zaria, last for the day, is it? Zaria, and then we're done? Is everything done after Zaria's reading? Thanks again, Stacey, for your mini donation. Because as soon as I'm finished here, I'm going to have to take everything off the tables. I'm going to have to make sure there's no food in here anywhere. And then I'm going to have to check if I've got a mouse trap somewhere. If I haven't, I'm going to have to go shopping. Because I'm pretty sure that's mouse poop. It just doesn't look like mouse poop. It looks like rice. I think the mouse has eaten the rice and then pooped it out. Like still solid. And it makes me sick because mice are filthy creatures, you know, very, very dirty creatures. Okay, so Zaria is last. Yes, yes. Okay, Zaria, your last question is, now this is a totally different thing. Will you get the job as a traffic controller trainee? How will my apprenticeship go with the Federal Aviation and Ministry? All in one question. Wow. Okay. And this is going to be set for 10 minutes and then 2 yes and no's in your mind at the end of it, okay? Okay, here we go, Zaria. First up, 7 cards for will you get the job as a traffic air controller? How will the application with the federal... Is this 2 separate things? Is this 2 separate jobs? Let me just stop that till we confirm that. Is this 2 separate jobs? So you want to know if you're going to get the traffic controller trainee position, but you're also asking about an application with the FAA, Federal Aviation. Is it 2 separate jobs or is that the one thing? Am I just looking at the whole thing? Are you going to get the job? How's it going to go? I'm just waiting to hear from Zaria to confirm what exactly, is that 2 separate things or one? Oh, good night, Joanna. I'm sure you are. You must be really tired with everything. I'll leave you a couple of messages, but don't listen to them tonight. Just turn your phone off and everything, Joanna. I'll leave you a couple of things. Yeah. But everybody, don't forget to do the new moon thing. It's new moon tomorrow. I'm just waiting on you, Zaria. Zaria, is that 2 separate jobs or the one? Let me bring my phone up because it works faster than the computer. Okay, so it's one in the same. All right, let's get cracking. So, will Zaria get the traffic controller trainee position? How will the application go? So we should say, how will the application go with the Federal Aviation Administration, and will you get the job? Okay, so show me what's to come for Zaria and this job she's applied for, and how will it all go if she gets the position? Looks like you're getting it. A, Z, A, Z. It's going to be a lot of work if you get it. I was looking for 2 kings, 2 jacks. I was looking for ace of clubs and I didn't get any of them. What's at the bottom? We'll take 5 from the bottom. That's all about love life and everything on the bottom and a baby boy. It's also about money and a job. So I do think you are going to get a position. I don't know if it's that position though. Whatever it is you're doing, this is giving me a government feel with this 10 of spades here, and I'm assuming that the federal, that means government. I think it's going to come down to 3 people, where they're choosing between you and 2 other people, or you and 3 other people. I do think they might be wanting a male in that position because there's a lot of male-dominated energy here, but that you have what they are looking for, but I think they're wanting a male in the position. I think you have the intelligence to do it. I think you have the background to do it. I'm not sure if you're going to get it or not. If this come out first, this would tell me yes straight away. This is all your dreams coming true. You're celebrating. You're happy about it. You've got your job. You got the money that you want. The training's all going well. You do have double jacks. So that can be an apprenticeship, can be starting something new. Is there something else you've applied for? Or is there, if this doesn't work, is there some other position similar or within the same kind of business that you could be going for? Because there's definitely something you're getting here. You're definitely getting a job here. Now, this could be August. It could be something to do with August, or maybe when you get the job, your training and everything starts and it goes for 8 weeks or something like that. This is success. So you asked how would the training go if you get the job. I'd say it would go very, very well. I also see there's going to be a lot more work than you first expected. This can be where you're looking at all of the facets of the job. Long-term commitment to the job, what would be the payments, do you get medical benefits, do you get retirement money, all of this sort of thing. So you're going through the process of everything that's there. This here looks like someone that can have it, but there's something missing here, and I'm thinking it's something to do with male energy. It also looks like it might get too much for you, or it could be something to do with an illness or a sickness of some kind that's playing a role here in this. So let's say you applied for this job and then you have to do a medical, and the medical finds out, this would be the doctor, the medical finds out that there's some sort of issue, some sort of medical issue. It could cause issues with things, but then they find something else that would be more suited to you, because this is a really, really good position. But it's also at the bottom of the deck. So let's just do tarots on this, Zaria. Let's see what else we're getting on this job. Wow. Wow, that's, oh my God. My daughter was talking about her job the other day, that it's only 45 a year. And she said that with her bonus that she's going to get now, it's going back up to what she was earning before, which is about 55 to 60. And she was really happy about that. My hubby, when he was earning his best money, and then that contract went, he didn't even get near that kind of money. I wish. Wow. Yeah, I can see big money here. This is big money, the king and the queen. They're the money holders. There's a government building there. A medical examination. There is a medical examination. I don't know if they're going to find some issue, something that needs to be addressed. And then maybe this means that you have to go on some sort of medication, or you have to have some sort of thing, and then you're ready for the job, because there's like a delay because of an illness or something that was detected, or medications, or something underlying that has to be sorted out, because this is where you're all happy and it's all working out. They may ask you questions about, are you going to be having babies in the next 2 years or something, because they want somebody that's going to work at this job for the next 10 years and not step away and have a baby. So that may be what the questions are. But there's something, if there is something wrong, I reckon it's in something to do with the movement, something to do with hormones and the pelvic area. So, yeah. More information for Zaria. Old school traditional values and making it happen what you want, and speak up. You got an 8 here with the 2 8s here. That's usually somebody getting the job. Well, congratulations if you get it. Wow. The mental health issue. You have to, yeah. Okay. Oh, so that was you with the mental health thing. That's probably why the ace is there. This is stability and everything being the right way. All right. This is you worrying too much about things. You got your boss journey and you got a love journey. You got the love thing filtering into the thing. I'm wondering if you go on this journey that not only this Devante person in your life, you might be meeting somebody else through this job. Wow. Somebody wants to offer you just short-term romantic kind of things. You need to be patient with everything, and you need to look at all the options. Don't just count everything and say, that's it, that's how it's got to be. You need to look at all the options you got there. I'm wondering whether you're going to be offered, they might say something like, we really wanted a male in this position, or they might say that due to the fact of blah, 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 we feel that you'd be better suited here. You're definitely getting something. You're getting something, you're going to be really happy about it. You're going to be really good at it, and the money's going to be fantastic. Over here, I feel like there's some sort of ups and downs issues. There's a doctor here. There's a female doctor here. This is strength and health, but it's sitting right next to pain or injury or something that's happened in the past. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, I've got the hiccups now. Someone's thinking about me. This is you committing to your journey, signing on the dotted line, but you've missed out on something. So I don't know whether to give you a yes that you're getting that particular position, or whether they're going to feel that you're better suited for something else that they have there. Because the black cards, this can be because it's government, but this can be a no, like something else coming to an end. The other thing it could be is where they put you and somebody else on a trial basis, and there may be 3 of you, and you all start together, and then they select somebody at the end of it, and that might be why we've got this down the bottom, that in August or in 8 weeks' time or 8 months' time, then finally you're where you need to be. But you also got a love thing coming into this reading. You got a lot of love stuff coming into this reading, where the door is open with love and communication between you and others. All right, now let's do your Lenormands. More information for Zaria on this position, this job that she wants, this federal government job. Okay, so you will have to be taking the psych meds before you even get hired. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, this is for Zaria. Do you know some of the most smartest people in the world, the best doctors in the world, the best scientists in the world, the performers, professors, talented people have psychiatric disorders? Especially people with bipolar, they can be doctors, scientists, because they know a lot. Their brain is a lot more fuller than the average person. Yeah. Anyway, here we go, Zaria. More information for Zaria in this new position. And then think of 2 yes and no's, okay? Just think about them. Everything's going to come in the right timing. That's usually congratulations when we're looking at a job thing. So I do think that you're getting that. Some sort of secret being exposed there. Be prepared for a lot of hard work ahead. Someone could be pushing your buttons as well. So you need to keep a calm thing. I'm just worried about this secrets thing, because this can be something found out that is to do with your journey. So something revealing too much or something like that. But this here can represent somebody apologizing, but it also can be congratulations, you know, with the bouquet. So you've got a bit of mixed energy here. This is telling you just to wait and see and take things one day at a time there. Okay, so let's do yes and no here to finish up. Yes or no. Thank you, P, for being here. P, did you have a little yes and no question you want me to do before I go offline, because you've held the fort down because Joanna and Rhonda and everybody had to go? I know that they were holding the fort down the whole time, but I can do readings for them anytime they ask me in WhatsApp. But yeah, P, if you have a question, please put it up there for a yes and no when I'm finished this. Let's do 2 yes and no's. So 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom for the first question, 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom for the second question. What is Zaria's answer? Okay, first question. Listen and be open to change. Love hasn't been easy, but the new door will open. New job. So that's nice. It's not a yes or a no, but it's showing that you will be having a job. Second question. Expect the big changes are coming. You can do this. And stand up for what is right here. That might be somebody else standing up for you for what's right. So anyway, that's it. Now, if something comes in with this job and they say, oh, we were kind of thinking that we needed a male in that position, but they didn't stipulate that, you could bring legal action into that. I'm not seeing anything like that, but if they stipulate something as a reason for them not taking you on, and I'm not saying they won't, just make sure you got all your rights in front of you about what you're entitled to and what they can and can't say, because it could be seen as discrimination or something like that. I don't think anything that's going to happen. The underlying cards were showing you will be happy, you will be in position, and it's good damn money. But I do see there's something along the way. You may have to have a psych evaluation for the next 6 weeks, and then they decide, they see how you go with psychiatric kind of matters. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for all those donations today. Amazing. Oh, you're just writing. Okay. I do think you will have a position somewhere, but that one, I don't know. Let's do yes or no, what we normally do for the freebies. Will Zaria be getting that trainee position with the federal thing that she asked about? Will Zaria be getting that position she asked about? Yeah, there's the thinking woman, the studying woman. There's a yes. It's a yes, but then we got the world on the end of it. The only way I see that as something else, because the world to me is like you get it, but then you don't. You stop or you go to something else. But that could be that through the position you travel. You travel the world or something. Second chakra angel Ariel is normally about fertility and babies and things as well. So this could be, yes, you get it, you're studying, you get involved in a relationship, you get pregnant, and then the job comes to an end because you're pregnant. Maybe. But that could be a long way down the track as well. Oh, depression. I've been going through that for 2 years. I'm finally coming out of the hole. I call it the black hole. When I went into depression, I call it that I went into this black hole and all I could see was all of the shit that happened and people involved and it would just consume me, it would consume me. And you don't see anything positive when you're depressed. You don't see anything positive. You don't trust people, especially people that are not trustworthy. Anyway, it is 1:30, 25 to 2 here. Joanna, you're still here. I thought you'd gone to bed. So P, are we doing a yes or no for you or no? Because I'm really tired, so... Oh, so P said she was studying or something, wasn't she? She was doing in class. Okay, P, I'm going to get going. If you did want a reading and you can come back tomorrow, I will do a yes or no for you as soon as you come in the room. Or at the end of it. But yeah, I'm going to get going, guys, because I'm tired. Thank you so much to everybody that paid today. Thank you if I had some new subscribers today. I did notice some new names here. Please make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Joanna, goodbye. Thank you so much. I've got to do a mouse hunt because it looks like mouse poo all over the place. Look, I'll show you. It's rice, but it's pooped out. See that? That is... I've got to go and wash my hands. But that... It's rice, pieces of rice. So I'm going to have to get rid of the rice out of this room. I didn't even think about that mice would come around because of rice. So I'm going to ask you, Joanna, in a private message about the rice or things like that. Okay, everybody, thank you. Good night, goodbye. And Rhonda, if you're in the background listening, I don't think you are. I think you'd be long asleep now. Thank you so much for being here.